Alright, it's time to pull for Camellya, bro. I'm gonna get cooked here.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Why does it sound like Nier music again? I didn't notice this music before, actually.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
What? Blood's cooked. Blood's getting destroyed. You have to poop? Go poop, bro. Is Quarterly here? Quarterly? No, I'm gonna pull for Camellya. Quarterly wants to see it. And then I'm an anti-Hoyo streamer now. We play Wuthering Waves here. We hate Hoyo games. Hoyo games suck. Right, guys? Wuthering Waves is the best game ever. I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Wind guide me.
Okay, so I got my free standard pull. Bro. I have how many pulls here? 12,000. How much is it? Plus 13. So that's 79 plus. We have 92 pulls. Plus, I still have the free. I still have 6 of the free ones I'm gonna get as I roll. So I have 98 pulls. Okay, but I still need to win 50-50. And I am. Is this history? Okay, I am 0 pity, bro. 0 pity. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, top 10 reasons why Wuthering Waves is better than all Hoyo games. All Hoyo games are dog. Except for Honkai Star Rail, because I'm an HSR shill too. I love Honkai Star Rail, bro. Okay, well, I'll wait till Quarterly shows up, and because I watched Quarterly do their pulls, so they want to see my WuWa pulls. I'm gonna get lucky. Watch this. I'm gonna get Camellya on the first 10 pull. Okay. If not the first 10 pulls, it's gonna be the 20 pulls. I'm gonna get her. Should we go over to the piano house? I think this is it, right? Or maybe I don't know where it is. Fuck. I think this is it. Blood's cooked. Well, Charlie, if you're here, say something. I'm gonna check. Well, I think Charlie's cooked. Bro. What is this happy-go-lucky music? I don't remember this one. Okay, we're gonna go to Shorekeeper's house. I think this is the place, right? I can't remember, bro. Maybe this is the lab. This is like budget. Actually, Enkanomiya ripped off Wuthering Waves. See, this is, oh shit, this is the lab. But this place is like Enkanomiya. But Genshin ripped off Wuthering Waves. See? Yeah. What even is the new content, bro? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, I got more mail. I got more free shit. 80 asteroid, bro. You know what? We'll do dailies. Wait for quarterly. Yeah, you should play Wuthering Waves, bro. It's the best gacha game ever created. All other gacha games are dog. I've seen the light. Oh, okay, Corley's here. Corley's here. All right, I have to get to my my ritual spot again. Fuck. Okay, so the ritual spot will be. Where should I go? Should I go? No, we'll just climb up a rock or something and go to the Black Shores. All right, we're gonna pull. I have 98 pulls. Okay. Let's just go up here. Let's do wall running. The greatest mechanic in any gacha game ever. I'm running up a wall. I'm running up a wall. I don't have enough stamina. I don't have enough stamina. Oh, I made it. I made it. Hell yeah. Okay. Holy shit, bro. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead, it's over. Okay. Damn, I wish... How come we don't have infinite stamina while running up walls? Yo, this game's cooked. Alright. The greatest... I'm pulling the greatest character in any gacha game ever, Camellya. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so I have 13... plus whatever this is, I don't know. Alright, first 10 pull, here we go. Yeah. Alright. Kuro Games loves me, that's why I'm gonna get Camellya right now. Here we go. Easy, like that. Just like this, just like this. Boom, see that? Actually, you didn't see that, you didn't see that. Don't look, don't look. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Camellya's coming home. Yeah. Alright, so don't worry, it's fine. I was at 0 pity, okay? It's fine. We're only 20 pulls in. I'm gonna win the 50-50. It's all gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. You know, 30 pulls is nothing. 30 pulls is nothing. 30 pulls is nothing. Okay? We still have 10k, that's a lot. We still have 10k. Actually, you know what? To make it look good, we're gonna go here. We're gonna get these. Right? I have six more pulls. I bought all my free pulls already. I still have Coral too. Coral, I have 9 pulls, so we're gonna get lucky. We're gonna get lucky. Trust me, trust me. Alright, here we go. 40 pulls. 40 pulls. Alright? Don't worry. 40 pulls is nothing. Trust me. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I don't want alto. I hate alto. Alright. We still got like 60 pulls. Almost. A little bit under. If I do my dailies, I'll get enough. Okay. This is it. This is pull 50. Okay, so once we go to hard pity. Nice.
Whoa!
Oh, my first Yoo-hoo. I never got her before.
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
She's not even on the banner. I saw a lot of people shitting on Yoo-hoo. Because, like, they wanted her, but then they realized she's, like, so clunky to play or whatever. I don't like her playstyle. I don't know. I don't know if she's good. Like, she even usable? But... Oh, look, I got Donjin dupe, so that's good. I think I'm close to max on Donjin now. Alright. Where's this pull? 60? I think this is 60. Yeah, I'm gonna go to max pity, bro. Okay, I got Tachi. Oh, if you get 5, you are maxed? Is that what it is? I forget. Alright. Pull 70, come on. Yoo-hoo showcase? No way. I don't want to build it.
Worry not. My Crimson Blade
Yeah,
will
I'm
not
maxed.
harm you
I'm
as
maxed
long as you
dungeon.
haven't done anything bad.
Should we do single pulls? Nah. Single pulls are for the weak. We gotta do 10 pulls, bro. Alright, this is it. Dear God, please let me win the 50-50. Bro, if I don't win the 50-50, I'm gonna be cooked.
Ranger Donjing.
That was a jump scare.
Worry not. My Crimson Blade will not harm.
Okay, please, 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 please.
Hey!
Oh my God, no.
Make some room. I wanna look.
No. Oh my God.
Black Shore's member. Uncle reporting in.
Okay, it's gonna be a double. It's gonna be a double. Trust me, trust me. It's a double, right? I'm cooked. It's over. It's over. I'm cooked, bros.
Time for another adventure?
The only 5-star I didn't have from standard. Guys, I think it's over. And it's over. Encore? I don't like Encore. I built Chishia. Chishia is better. Okay? Wait, why do I have, what's up those footsteps? Is this place an illusion? I didn't even pay attention to the story, bro. Okay. I have, what, 20 pulls? Bro, it's over. But I think I did 50 pulls, right? Yeah, we get the pull shit. Bro, I'm cooked. Alright. I still have, let's see. 160, that's 20 pulls in coral. And I'll get enough coral to get another. I have 19 pulls. So I have like 40 pulls. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep going. Okay. Trust me, we got 40 pulls. She's gonna come home early. There we go, look at that. Easy. It's just that easy. And now it's gonna be a double. It's gonna be a double.
Ranger Donjing.
Okay. She's gonna give me a double.
Crimson Blade will not harm.
Because she loves me so much. Bro. No. Genshin copied Chi-Chi. I mean, Genshin copied Yoo-hoo. Yeah, that's it. Okay, watch. The last two, it's gonna be Camellya. Okay, nice. Oh my god, she's so hot, bro. She's so hot.
I'm looking forward to our game.
Yeah, I'll play a lot of games with you. I'm thinking about shit, never mind. What? She was the last. Okay. Just that easy. Just that easy. Okay, should I keep pulling or go for her? I did some weapon pulls, by the way. Well, I should go for her sequence 1. I think her first one's pretty good, right? Yo, why didn't my new characters come into my party?
Let me be there for everyone.
Hooked. Well, let's just replace this with Camellya. Well, I could bench Encore
Pleasure
now.
me with more power.
Pleasure her? What the? Bro, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, she needs a better weapon. Well, I can just go for the 4-star weapon from the event, or I can put some rolls on her weapon. I think I have 30 pulls total right now. Yeah, like I have 23 here plus, what is this, 9? So it's 32 pulls. I can put in.
Would you like a fun game?
I could put into her
between
banner.
the 2 of us?
What did I get? I got
should try to
Sanhua.
smile more, you say?
Nice, I got
Like
Max
this?
Sanhua. And I think Max Dungeon, yep. But I have so many. It's funny because the only one I don't have max of is the one I was trying to get. I was trying to get Mortefi copies for so long, and I rolled on banners for this guy every time he was on a banner, and I still couldn't get him. But everyone else, like, I have max for. Sanhua, Donjin. Okay, Encore's new. Yoo-hoo, I'm not going to build her. Yuanwu is just perma benched. Taochi's perma benched, and I have max Alto now too. Bro, I have all my 4-stars are maxed except for you and Mortefi. Yeah, pretty much, and then everyone else is a 5-star. I still have to build freaking echoes for her too. Oh yeah, I rolled some Havoc. I mean, this is bad, but it's the only one I have right now. She wants crownless, right? Bro. That's right. I've seen the light. I've been enlightened now. After all my Wuthering Waves hate videos, I've come to repent my sins and realize that Wuthering Waves is the greatest gacha game ever created. And I might be quitting Genshin Impact, by the way. I think it's over. It's over. It's over. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, you know what? I'm going to... I think I'll be fine with the 4-star sword. Right? Even though I kind of want her weapon. But it feels like a waste going for her weapon, honestly. Let me read chat. Yeah, bro, those hate videos, that's my main content. But I've realized I've sinned. Cancel? Oh. Well, is Dreamless fine? EOG, what's... End of game? What? If you want her weapon, it's pretty good on her. But basically only her event weapon is good. Yeah, I mean, like, her event weapon is... Dreamless is good, just use it on the end of her rotation. Well, you know what I forgot? I forgot to, it's terrible, I know, I should change my avatar though. I can't use this character. It's a Genshin character. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm a VTuber. What do they call it? A PNG. PNG tuber. I don't even have a proper VTube model, bro. Whoops. I'm still thinking if I should roll for her weapon or just try and get another copy of her. Because I think her S1 is really good, right? Like, maybe I'll get lucky and...
Would you like a fun game?
This one's pretty good,
Between the
because
two of us?
reducing immune to interruption, I think, is really good, because you don't want to stop her spin move or something. I think that's what it is. Casting intro skill ever blooming increases Camellya's crit damage. Also, it's a crit damage buff, too. Once every 25 seconds. Alright, well... You know what? I can use my coral. I could buy Yoo-Hoo. No thanks. Okay. I'm gonna put in a 10 pull actually. I'll just do one last 10 pull on her banner and see if I get lucky. Let's go. Alright, that was a failure. Womp womp. Alright. Well, I have no more asteroids, bros. It's over. Now I have to build her up. Let me build her up. I don't even know if I have enough. Okay, I have enough.
Between the two of us?
2 million credits.
Oops. Watch out for my thorns. Don't get your fingers pierced. On second thoughts, not much can harm you anyway.
Yeah, because I'm God. Not much can harm me. I'm the rover, aka God. Okay, I farmed a little bit of her boss material.
Oh, I love it. The power surging through my veins.
Oh, she needs to calm down. I'm on stream here. I can't play with one hand. Okay? Bro, you should play... Yeah, you should win too. You should win by playing Wuthering Waves, okay? When are you gonna play Wuthering Waves?
Watch out for my thorns.
You're still playing
Don't
Hoyo
get
games,
your
bro?
fingers pierced. On second thoughts, not much can harm you anyway.
It's a hentai stream. I mean, Camellya is basically... The only difference is she's wearing clothes, that's all. I mean... Alright, so I need some of the boss still. And... temporary weapon right now. I'll just give her... We'll steal from Rover. Oh, wait, let me equip 4-star first. Okay, so can you do... I think you can do the event and get everything right away. You can do the... You can do this and get the sword, right? Can you do it all, Corley? Teach me how to be a Kurobot? Well, first you have to uninstall Hoyo games, and except for Honkai Star Rail. You can play Honkai Star Rail, but you're not allowed to play Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero. Those are the games that directly compete with Wuthering Waves, so you're not allowed to play those games. You're allowed to play Honkai Star Rail. But you have to uninstall Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact. And then you install Wuthering Waves. And then you make sure you watch all the cutscenes. And you go on social media and you talk shit about Genshin all the time. And Zenless Zone Zero. Okay? I haven't done the event yet. Which event did you say which event did you say you can do all of? This one? There's one event you could do all of or something right now. Top 10 reasons why Wuthering Waves is the best gacha game? Well, reason number 1 is it's not Genshin Impact. And I don't have to elaborate why. I just say it and therefore it becomes true. Okay? I got 2 pulls tomorrow. Yeah, number 2 reason is it's not Zenless Zone 0. I still haven't done my hazard thing, so I could get a bunch of asteroids there. I could speedrun the event, but I guess, yeah, this sword is what I want, right? I mean, thing is, there's no crit on it, so it's kind of like, whatever. I kind of want her weapon, though. It's like, I think it gives crit rate, right? Where do you see it? Where can you... Or can I preview the weapon? Shop? No. What is this? Okay, here. It gives crit rate. So... I mean... 24% crit rates? Yeah, so the 4-star weapon also gives crit rate as well, right? It gives like 16% or something? Let me see. The 4-star... Well, this isn't max stacks. Can I see the weapon? So is that the event? It won't let you look at the weapon, will it? I can't see it at max level now, can I? Anyway, it gives you crit rate. Okay, it gives 12%. Okay, 12%. Man. I mean, that's half of her weapon. So if she's gonna need crit rates,
would you like a fun
I mean,
game
she's gonna need
between the two of us?
crit rate substats. All right, let me build her. What I want: havoc damage. Luckily, I have a lot of tuners or whatever. Echo XP. So Rip Bozo. Alright. No. I don't want to go up to 25. I'll go up to 15. Actually, let me take some out here. Bro, I have 200. I have so much fucking Echo XP right now. It's crazy. Okay. This is the peak. This is peak Wuthering Waves content right here. Crit damage 15. Resonance lib, energy regen. I don't know, man. What is this auto at? Oh, you can level cap it to add by step. Okay. I guess I could try this. Bro. Alright, well, anyway, she wants Dreamless, right? Or you can use Crownless, I guess. Let me have to reset it. This is the worst filtering system ever. Crit damage. You can use attack percent 3 costs on her too, by the way. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, if I saved any, I'm stupid. I don't save attack percent 3 costs for for these, like especially for Havoc. I tried saving it for Lingering Tunes because it makes sense, right? I was gonna maybe build Lingering Tunes on Zhangli Yao, but that's not really, it's pointless at this point. All right, take it easy, Lil D. Lil D. Peace out, bro. You got, yeah, red BDSM girl. It's gonna be hard trying to play Wuthering Waves with one hand, you know what I mean? Bro. Okay, we'll go to 15 and see what it rolls, honestly. It rolled terribly. It rolled like garbage. Oh man, you know what? I don't really want to echo build right now. So I'll just steal Rover stuff. I think that'll be good. I'll just steal Rover stuff. How do I show? Wait. Don't remove that. Okay. Wait, Donjin has a terrible one. This one's crit rate. It has decent stats though. It was crit rate. I'll use this for now, I guess. But like the stats, it rolled pretty good crit damage and crit rate. Except for like flat attacks, kind of dog shit, whatever. And what did Havoc Rover have? Where's Havoc Rover stuff so I can steal it temporarily? It kind of sucks anyway, but I'll take it. And where else? Bro, I still have to do the Neverness to Everness video. Man, if nobody watches that, I'm just gonna go back to low effort drama. Because I guess that's what people want to see. Is low effort drama. Oh yeah, that's Tao Cheese. Am I blind? Where's Havoc Rover's one cost? Other one cost. Here it is. That's kind of dog shit. Okay. Crit rate, crit damage. What's her temp stats? 78,202. That'll work for now. 2520. We'll risk it. See what I get. Just give me crit rate. Just give me crit rate. Of course, it doesn't give me crit rate. Okay. She's only level 60. Let me level up her Forte first. Oh, I need to do this. Blood's cooked. She gets crit damage ascension, okay. You can filter by the set on the top, 14 skill. Wait, so you want to level her Forte and skill. Okay. Well, I'm going to be stupid and level everything though first. I mean, at least get rid of the greens. Because I have a ton of these things. I pre-farmed these at least. I'm glad I got lucky because I got her in the next 10 pulls, so I have to wait till the end of the banner to get her or spend money. God forbid. Wuthering Waves does too well, man. They make too much money. You know, the revenue reports and Sensor Tower, they make way too much money. Thank God we can play the game for free. You know. Resistance Liberation, okay. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could level this. Get some crit damage. And then I have to level her up to actually level the other stuff. I'll get some attack too. And yeah, I gotta fight the, what's it called, boss? Let's fight him. Tsuchishia. I don't know if I want to build Encore. Maybe one day, but I gotta focus on building Camellya first. But I'd rather use Chishia. I mean, it's lucky that I got the 1 5-star I didn't have. So, you know.
Guests of the unknown.
That's good at least. I'm bad at this game, I'm bad. Bro.
Really nice, will ya?
Bro, what the hell?
Leave it to me.
Okay, I'm terrible.
Listen up.
And I'm terrible because I play Hoyo games.
Hot action.
And they're all easy. This is like the Dark Souls of Gacha games. Okay? This is like, yeah, Kuro is like From Software of Gacha. And, oh look, nice. It's attack percent. Sweet. Okay, I can level her up a little, one more step. Yeah, I gotta get used to the combat in this game, man. I'm so bad for playing Hoyo games for so many years.
Another day.
Quiet, Chang, be quiet. I'm trying to stream.
Would you like a fun game
Yeah.
between the two of us?
Jesus, the innuendos are like off the charts with this
Hey,
girl.
care to join me for another round? I'll show you a whole bunch of new tricks and powers. Promise.
Damn. It's just like innuendo after innuendo. Like non-stop. It's November, okay? I'm trying not to fat. This is No Nut November, and it's also No Shave November. Alright, lady? Alright. So, I need, what, 2 more bosses at least? And, yeah. I have, what's it called? Yeah, give us a couple of these. So, there you go. I have 9 Astrite. Rick Bozo. Those are for her main ones. See if the WuWa has the worst Gacha drama video. This is the Dark Souls of Gacha games, yeah. Dude. Camellya is the hardest character to play. Of course. No, everyone left. They thought I'm actually being serious about me hating it. Maybe they think they were being serious about me hating Hoyo games. I feel it's like if you play Wuthering Waves, you kind of have to hate, at least hate Genshin. You can like HSR, right? Because you play, what you do is you play HSR. Nice, I got crit damage. That's for a Shorekeeper. So you play HSR on autoplay in the background while you're doing your Wuthering Waves dailies, right? That's the perfect combo. That's like the that's what most people do, right? So, but if you play Wuthering Waves, you have to at least hate Genshin. You know, Zenithzone Zero is like your rival. Like you have to, but it's like Zenithzone Zero. You might play that too, depending on who you are. But Anyways. Alright. So I won't be able to max Camellya today. And yeah. We're gonna watch a Foxhole video after though. Foxhole is just too good, man. Okay, I'm gonna do my dailies though while waiting. Here we go. Full on curl, but it's over. I love Zenless Zone Zero, man. It's my favorite turn-based open world game. It's the music is terrible though. Zenless Zone Zero. I feel like I have to stop being sarcastic, otherwise people are gonna think I'm serious. And then I'll just my channel will be dead. Alright, what else I have here? I need 20. I'll be fine. I'm gonna get the weight plates from killing the boss. But yeah, I'm not gonna stream for too long. I'll watch a Foxhole video because I was watching a video with the guys in Discord.
Make it fast.
Yesterday.
Guests of the
Or was it last night? I don't remember. But
Incinerate. Take full.
I just don't know, man. I feel like it would be so easy to get viewers if I just showed Withering Waves.
Together we vanish.
You know,
Sever.
I'm losing viewers by playing Hoyo games. Like the fact that I actually play Hoyo games, Withering Waves players hate that, especially Genshin. Like if I play, that's what's so weird in the Gacha community is like, if you play more than one Gacha game or like the rival game, then people will take you less seriously. So you have to like be on their side or something. It's like, okay, great. You know, I mean, I don't really care, but
Convention. Then conquer.
all right.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Whoa,
I'm fine.
whoa,
I just need some time
whoa.
to ride out the pain.
Pain.
Swallow it whole. Make the chaotic frequencies my strength.
Swallow it whole. What do you mean pain? I thought. Sure, it's painful. I guess if it's too big, you're trying to swallow it whole. Anyways, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. This is a wholesome stream, okay? All right. Well, blood's cooked. Genshin shills in the comments. They're gonna think you're a curlbot now. Yeah, I know. They probably thought I was serious, which is unfortunate. Let's see how many subs I lost after the stream. I expect to lose a couple subs. I mean, I don't really want to make my content like that. Like, I was thinking, like, yeah, I made videos about what I think, like, Withering Waves players are, they're a bit too radical. But I didn't, okay, I'll be fully honest, I didn't want to attract the opposite side. Like, I don't want to attract Withering Waves haters, right? Or, like, just full-on Genshin shills. What I'm saying is, I wanted to make content and just show, like, look, Withering Waves players are a little bit too radical sometimes with their takes, right? So, but I was thinking, like, I don't really want to make that type of content because I just don't want to have, like, constant drama about gacha games. I just want to play the game and have fun, right? So that's what I'm thinking of. When Neverness to Everness releases, I'm just going to go full on with that game. because it looks like the type of game that I'll like anyways. Like I like roaming around the city, probably just fucking around and playing. Like it's probably not gonna have like hardcore combat content, which honestly in Wuthering Waves I don't. I mean it's fine. I don't really like care about it that much, but Neverness to Everness will be the game that I kind of like because I do like messing around in Genshin, exploring shit, and you know, fucking. And Neverness to Everness will have that kind of content, right? Where you drive around the city, you like find new shit to explore, and I'll make like guides on it. I have a video coming out soon. I don't know how much interest there is in the game, but the point is, I don't really want to make content that's like about drama, right? Like I was just calling out Wuthering Waves players in those videos I did because I feel like they're you know, they're being overly dramatic sometimes with their takes, but I didn't want to attract the other side where it's just I have people in my Discord and chat and like videos saying, well, fuck Wuthering Waves and Kuro sucks dick and like Genshin's the best or Zenless on Zero's the best. It's like, no, I just want to play. I want to play both games, right? Now with Wuthering Waves, I'll say, obviously, a lot of people from the Wuthering Waves community, they hate me for calling out Wuthering Waves. It's like, okay, well, sure, I guess. I mean, I can't help you there, but like you're gonna think what you're gonna think of me. But at the same time, it's like if I have a measured take on a game, I don't see what's the issue with that. I guess that's what people want nowadays is fucking hardcore radical takes or whatever. Yeah, getting into a new game for like a small creator or like a first time creator or something is way better. If you get into a new game, then you'll get like an audience, at least a little bit, right? And if you make, because I'm gonna make guides and like tips and tricks videos with NTE, and then I'm gonna stream the game a bunch, and then just play it and fuck around, and yeah, and then like kind of pivot my content.
Make it fast.
Away from drama. Like I will talk about drama, but I don't want to be constantly shitting. Like there's so much to talk about with Wuthering Waves. Like I can't even think another. I don't want to shit on Wuthering Waves, right? I mean, I've already said what I've said about the game. Right? Like there's not much more to say, and so I would rather just. I mean, I'll cover drama, but I'm not gonna just focus on it. Right? So if you keep calling him out, you might end up being Foxhole 2.0. What do you mean? Like, well, I'm not really Wuthering Waves, trying to be a Wuthering Waves creator or whatever. Or get into that space, I guess you could say. I'm trying to play a bunch of different gacha games. But at the same time, it's kind of hard because a lot of people want you to be on a team. Like if I dropped everything and I focused on Wuthering Waves and just made content about Wuthering Waves, then I'd probably get more people watching my videos. But I can't now because I already like made those videos about Wuthering Waves. So people like, they labeled me as like a fucking Hoyo show or something, right? So it's like, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about that, right? So I'm thinking Neverness to Everness, when that comes out, I'll focus on that and just play the game, mess around with it, stream it a bunch, and yeah, and then make some like neutral videos on it, guides and stuff. Maybe I'll get people watching. Because, yeah, like I was saying, the main reason is like, I don't think I'm gonna blow up. I don't know how you blow up on YouTube or whatever. I don't know if that's the goal, but if I'm gonna like spend, it's hard because like if you're gonna spend hours creating videos and nobody watches them, it feels bad, right? So it's like, oh shit, I found a chest.
Glad you found
So
it
it's
useful.
kind of like a double-edged sword where
Make it fast.
you want to make authentic videos, but then, you know, it's like you don't get a lot of views and you're spending a lot of your time making a video. You know, it's also, you have to figure out how to make better videos and stuff. But basically my content, I don't want it to be drama, right? And I think, or I don't want to cultivate like a toxic community.
Guests of the unkind.
Right. Anyways, let me read chat. Oh fuck! Wait, hold on.
Triumph through
There's an
sacrifice.
enemy attacking me. Let's get out of here. And go. Let's go to tower. I don't know if I'll do tower right now. I'm probably not gonna. I'll do Wuthering Waves later because I find it hard to like do content while on stream because if I'm gonna be a streamer, I want to like engage with chat and like talk and yap and like focusing on doing content. I don't know. It's kind of like I've always been weary
Make it
of
fast.
or not. I didn't find it's interesting to just watch people do game content. Of course, like if they're reacting to like
Make
a
it fast.
single player game. But anyways, I'm going on a side rant for now. Let me read chat. The toxic over-the-top clickbait crowd is basically just the St. Tonus and Tectone friend group. Yeah, I mean, but that's a big group, right? Like the Tectone player base and the St. Tonus, like he's getting a lot of viewers because it's a big group that are out there, right? Prep for NTE, get ready to pump content when the game about to come out. Yeah, I'm gonna become Gatio 2.0. Both already start with a G. Yeah, Big G and Little G. I'm gonna be Lil G. Gatio's already in Hottest Studios pocket, right? So, all right. Well, I built Camellya as far as I can build her right now. So I have to do the event and stuff to get the sword, and yeah. Oh, I have a guidebook here. I mean, who knows? Maybe if I make NTE content, then I can get in Hottest Studios back pocket and start streaming Tower of Fantasy and be an NTE. Although I prefer to play NTE because I played Tower of Fantasy recently and I don't want to play it. Like honestly, Tower of Fantasy is just way too much going on, and I'm not really interested in the game anymore. It's not that good. It's Tower of Fantasy is kind of whatever, but I will play NTE because it looks like they're definitely they stepped up their animation game on Neverness to Everness, and it looks like the game's way more polished. If you play NTE, you're not allowed to play Genshin WuWa. Yeah, basically. Well, that's gonna be part of the video. Is I really think we got to get away from like these new games coming out. They got to stop comparing themselves to Genshin Impact. And I know Genshin's like the biggest gacha game, open world game out there, right? It is the first of its kind, basically, for gacha mobile games. And it was like, massively successful, like, but at the same time, it's like, my argument for, if you don't want a game to be relevant, then you should stop paying attention to it, right? Like, you're worried about the game being relevant, then stop trying to rival it. Instead, just live within the space of gacha games and like open world games, and then do what you're gonna do. Listen to your player base, listen to your fan base, give them what they want, and I know Wuthering Waves community is likes that because they're getting what they want or whatever. But with Neverness to Everness, Hada Studio already realized, because they tried to be the Genshin killer back with Tower of Fantasy, and it backfired on it, right? It wasn't a good look, right? So with Neverness to Everness, by the way, there's a reaction system in Neverness to Everness. I did research on the combat, and there's going to be like elemental reactions, though it's not really elemental reactions. It's like debuffs you do when you combine an element. So it's kind of weird, and it's less complex than Genshin. It's a little bit more simplistic. So, anyways, but Neverness to Everness, I think they're gonna stay away from trying to be the Genshin killer, because honestly, it's not even comparable to Genshin, because it's an open world, modern day Grand Theft Auto type cityscape where you drive around your car, smash up the town, right? And it's like, yeah, there's an elemental system, but it's, I don't know. I just feel like comparing yourself to Genshin all the time backfires. It just really backfires. So, all right, let me. So what can I do with Camellya? I don't think I can build her anymore right now. I don't have the resources. I did level her up, so I can level up her talents. Oh, and I have. Yeah. Okay. All right, sit down. Camellya. Wait, how do you get into her? Yeah, this is the view for stream. Shit, can I move? Okay, this is the stream view. Alright. This is the thumbnail for stream. Alright.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Gatio, wait. NT already separated itself further from Genshin? Yeah, Gatio is instead trying the WuWa killer approach. Yeah, I don't know why Gatio hates Wuthering Waves so much. I guess he thinks it's like competition to Tower of Fantasy. Maybe, I don't know why, because Tower of Fantasy is more like an MMO online. That's great, it means the combat has depth. Infinity Nikki also managed to be its own thing. Yeah, Infinity Nikki, I saw that. It's like a more casual game where you play dress up and there's like puzzles and stuff around the world. I don't even know if there's combat. I was watching people play Infinity Nikki, but I didn't see if there was combat at all. It didn't. I don't remember there being combat, but okay. So I got her forte. Yeah, I can just level up all this. Honestly, let's go to max because I have a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, it's like okay, what else? Well, let me get the crit damage first. I'm gonna have to craft the gold. Wait, do I have any of those? It's a nice view, see? It's a good view. Alright. I still have some of this, so let me use this on the sword. Okay. Yeah, it's like...
Would you like a fun
Well,
game
Neverness to Everness, I'm actually a little bit excited about it because I think it'll be just something different for now, right? Like, my worry about the game is like the city has to have content to explore. Like, if most of the city is like, well, first of all, I don't think there's gonna be like treasure chests or something in Neverness to Everness. I don't think there will be. I could be wrong, but all right. So focus on her skill. Forte. Oh, I need these cool things. Look at this. Yo, but look at this. Holy. God damn. You know, I have a thing for redheads, actually. I like redheads. Alright. Oh. Okay, how do I move? Okay. Alright. Let me go craft this thing. But yeah, Neverness to Everness will be, hopefully they'll have like stuff to do around the city. So it's not like because that'll be one of the major issues with the game if it's like kind of an empty city and it's like more aesthetic than actually like content. So I'm worried like there's not gonna be much to do around the city. He's taunting the Kuroshio. Yeah. He likes Wuthering Waves, but he still just makes pretty low effort dooming content on it. Yeah. I mean, well, Camellya's here, so I mean, pretty much this is hentai. She's like the ultimate hentai yeah, antagonist, protagonists. Okay. What do I need? I need these stupid purple things. I'm gonna craft a bunch here. So, yeah, I have to get working on that video too, and then hopefully we get some more info about Neverness to Everness. Because it's like I can make content about Genshin and stuff, but I don't even know what I would make. There's already so many people. Well, and Zenless Zone Zero content is like dead. Like, there's a few Zenless Zone Zero creators, and like, I don't even know. I don't watch Zenless Zone Zero content as well. Like, the only guy I know is Rednew. Rednew plays Zenless, and he talks about Zenless, but I feel like Zenless is just not as big in the Gacha space right now. Especially content-wise, even though it gets a lot of makes decent money.
Would you like a
per month.
fun game between the two of us?
Okay. So Forte and Liberation, right? Now, what I'm gonna do is finish off these purples so I can just focus on gold stuff. And just convert everything I have to gold. Yeah, that'd be good. That's what I like doing. Steam Bun X. Oh, is Steam Bun X talking about Zenless Zone Zero? 1.4 in Zenless? Or... Yeah, I mean, for ZZZ right now, Tower does decently. Yeah, Tower... I don't know, but I heard in the Tower in Zenless that the higher you go on Tower, is it doesn't scale that much anyway. Like, it doesn't scale past 430. So you're basically just climbing, fighting the same difficulty enemies the whole way. Is that true? Or is it... They turn off the telegraphs for attacks, right? So you don't have dodge telegraphs or whatever. All right, let me... What do I need? I need purple. Yeah, just a bit of purple. And I'm gonna convert everything to gold. Stuck on 450. Yeah, I haven't really been trying because I've been doing research on Neverness to Everness. I've been doing the script, doing the audio for the NTE video, and I only got to... I'm stuck on 425 because I'm trying to beat the twins. But I have to do the Zenless Zone Zero content. Like, actually play these games and not just fucking talk about them. Alright, so... What was I gonna do? I was gonna finish off her purples. I know
Like
Corley gets triggered at this because
between the
I
two
probably
of
don't
us?
even need to level this stuff and I'm just wasting materials, right? Right, Corley? I'm just wasting materials. I don't need to level this stuff. Okay, this. All gold right now. Yeah, so I don't need to... I just convert everything to gold. And then wait for weeklies. You will never use basic attacks on Camellya. Well, you know what? I have like OCD, so I want to see everything leveled up. Because maybe I'll use a basic attack by accident, and if I do, then I want it to do high amount of damage, right? That's my thought process. And it's totally crazy thought process. It makes no sense. It isn't necessarily a lack of content for ZZZ. It's more that they prefer the game over watching CCs who originally hated on the game backpedal. Yeah, I remember Xenostone Zero got Xenostone Zero. The hate for the TVs, in my opinion, kind of warranted. Like, honestly, TV mode sucked. Right? There's some people that are like TV mode was okay, but like, in my opinion, TV mode was really off-putting, and I think it hurt the game. It hurt Xenostone Zero, especially at the start, because you do engage with the TVs a lot. And they backpedaled on the TV mode, but it left a bad first impression, right? However, I think Xenostone Zero got too much hate on launch. It got way too much hate. Now they're improving the game a lot. They're in really good Shiyu defense modes. They're adding they added tower. They fixed Hollow Zero a lot. The combat events have been pretty good. You know, like, the characters, they've been pretty decent. Like, they've been pretty cool. Bernice is cool. Jane's cool. Lighter coming out. You know, finally they're adding males. I think Haramasa is a bit lame, but Lighter looks pretty cool. So, and you know, Xenostone Zero is getting a lot of quality of life and stuff like that too. So they're improving the game a lot. But I think Xenostone Zero got way too much hate on release, and yeah, I feel like some of that hate was like, people just didn't. A lot of these content creators, they just didn't want to get into another gacha game, right? Because to be honest, like, I'm barely even making content, and like thinking about making content while trying to play all these gacha games, it's like, I don't have any fucking time. There's no time. So it's like, a lot of these gacha creators are like, why should I pick up another gacha game when I'm already busy? Like, I have too much to do, right? So, anyways, that's my rant. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong about that. I gotta synthesize these fucking gold things. These spiked balls or whatever they are. ZZZ getting Elysian Realm mode in 1.4. Are they? I mean, Elysian Realm. You mean like in Wuthering Waves, Illusory Depths or something? Is that what you're talking about? Same for WuWa, to be honest. Overhated on launch, and now it's similar position. Okay, well, Xenostone Zero. Okay. With Wuthering Waves, with Wuthering Waves, overhated on launch. No, there's a lot of bugs. Like, rightfully so. There's a lot of bugs. So I'll say the same thing with Xenostone Zero. It was rightfully hated for the TVs with Xenostone Zero on launch, right? Now, Xenostone Zero is not an open world game, so you were kind of forced into just doing the story and the TV mode in the beginning of the game. So Xenostone Zero got a lot of hate for that, because it forced you to engage with the TVs, which most people were like, this sucks, I hate it. And rightfully so, it got hate. Now, with Wuthering Waves, they had a lot of bugs. However, they compensated and gave everyone a bunch of free stuff with the bugs, right? So I don't think Wuthering Waves got that as much hate as Xenosaga Zero did. And because what they did was they made sure that they gave people compensation, which was smart. So they gave people free stuff for all the bugs and the problems with, like, there's the weapon problem with Gion in Japan and stuff like that, like the mistranslation. So, but honestly, I know, at least from what I saw, is that Wuthering Waves was still getting praised by, like, VXV Fiction. Like, VXV Fiction was literally on Wuthering Waves all the time saying it's a great launch, it's perfect. I even have a video evidence of him saying it's a perfect launch, right? And Tectone was on Wuthering Waves' side. I remember, well, Tectone was kind of on Xenosaga Zero's side as well. Like, he was also, he was kind of, he wasn't hating on Xenosaga Zero as much as most people were. So that's also a thing too, right? But what's it called? Wuthering Waves didn't get that much hate. I think not as much as Xenosaga Zero. Because back then, it's like, honestly, Hoyoverse games were kind of like, people were criticizing Hoyoverse games just in general. Because they just kind of like, kind of done with Hoyoverse. They were pissed off at Genshin. They were pissed off at, yeah, and they basically, they hold Hoyoverse up to a higher standard. So when they played Xenosaga Zero, it's like, it's not good enough on launch, right? So that's why I think Xenosaga Zero got more hate, because, yeah, most people hold Hoyoverse up to a higher standard. Well, let me read chat. I actually like the TV mode because I came from Aether Gazer and other gacha games with stages to 3 stars with. I watched in full as Legions Gaming hopped on the ZZZ hate train, and his WuWa fanbase endorsed it on his streams. Yeah, Legions really hated Xenosaga Zero. Then when Jane dropped, the backpedaling was not... Oh, I didn't even know he backpedaled on Xenosaga Zero. It's refreshing. VXV, yeah. Xenosaga Zero launch was peak. Doom post maxing. Yeah, I mean, taking takes by people like VXV for WuWa is the same as taking takes from Steambun X on ZZZ. He even defended the TV mode. It's just some shills. Well, you know what's weird? Like, I watch Red New. I don't know if you guys know Red New, but Red New's the guy who, let me check. Red New is the guy... okay, he made this video.
Wuthering Waves.
One of his most watched videos. Or, actually not really, it wasn't that much. Oh, that's weird. So, Red New is this guy, right? And he was the guy who made the EO video, right? So I watch Red New. But he's like a Xenosaga Zero guy, right? He likes Xenosaga Zero. It's his favorite gacha game. He prefers Xenosaga Zero over Wuthering Waves. He shits on Wuthering Waves' story a little bit here and there. Like, he's critical of Wuthering Waves' story. Like, he thinks the Black Shores update was kind of bad, but he likes Encore's story quest or something, right? So he's like, you know, he's pretty highly critical of Wuthering Waves, but he likes the TV mode. He thinks the Xenosaga Zero TV mode was good, right? And it's like, so there's some people out there that like the TV mode, right, with Xenosaga Zero, which is like, okay, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, because I guess he understands, though, that a lot of people don't like the TV mode. And I don't know about Steambun X, because I haven't watched it in a long time. All I remember was Steambun X. Steambun X, is that what his name is? Or Steambun? He has a Reverse 1999 channel. Yeah, I just remember him for being a Genshin shill. Like and he had really bad points. I remember that. That's all I remember. Steambun. So he has a... This is Reverse 1999. Though. I'm sure his other channels are.
This flower.
I don't even know. Simon X Zone 0. Oh, okay, so he makes a separate channel for every game. Okay. Does he have one for Genshin? I'm guessing he does, or he doesn't. He just quit Genshin? Oh, I don't remember. Anyways, I haven't watched him in a long time, but all I remember is this controversy that I watched this video. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? 9 months. Yeah, and he made some really bad points. Anyways, so I don't know. I didn't pay attention to Steve X anyways.
Game between the two of us.
To be honest, ZZZ standard is already high for a game developed by a fresh hire team. They're actually smaller than Genshin or HSR team. Yeah, I don't know where Dawei finds, or like Hoyo finds these people that, man, they're like, they make really good games. Like, I don't know, I guess they have like a no tolerance level to like low quality. Especially for like animators. Like, you have to be able to at least animate. And the best thing about Hoyo games is that their games, this is what a lot of people don't realize, is bugs and like hardware issues, incompatibility issues, and like game just problems with like running the game and launching the game are really off-putting to a lot of people. Like, if you go in and you're playing a game and there's like a bug, a lot of people don't like that. Especially, honestly, the Japanese audience. They like games that are like smooth to play. There's not a lot of bugs and glitches, and Hoyoverse does that really well. Like, with all their games. Like, in Genshin, I played. A lot of people shit on Genshin they'll say it's probably the lowest quality game, from Hoyoverse, maybe Honkai 3rd, I guess. But so with Genshin, I played Genshin for 4 years. I encountered like one bug. Literally 4 years of playing Genshin, there was one bug. I reported the bug. They fixed it. I actually did a report. I sent it in the in-game reporting feature in Genshin, and they fixed the bug. Now, that's a lot of people don't realize how well having a polished game is, especially to the Japanese audience, and honestly now Westerners are picking it up, and like also China really likes games that are well polished because they think it's just a cheap game if it's gonna have bugs and stuff in it. So Hoyoverse does that, I think, by far the best, is that their games have very little incompatibility issues. I heard Zenless Zero had some problems running on phones, but it won't even, if your phone can't handle it now, I think it won't even let you install the game, which is, honestly, it's pretty good because, you won't really want to have people playing on a phone that can't handle it, and it's like, your game just runs terribly, right? Your phone has to be powerful enough to be able to handle it. People assume ZZZ is being developed by 5K staff at Hoyo. There's a lot of people that love TV mode, especially those that didn't originally come from a Gacha background. Personally, I found it mildly annoying in story, but arpeggio. I haven't done the new event in Zenless Zero. From what I see with ZZZ, it's a high level of passion for the craft. Sure, it's the predatory Gacha model, but they've built an actually great product around it, and that's the appeal, I think, of Hoyo. Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, Zenless Zero, surprisingly, I've come to like it more and more that I play it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Okay. But Zenless Zero, I've come to like it more. The more that I play it, the more that I engage with the game. because
Would you like a fun game
uh,
between the two of us?
it's just there's something like, especially now that I'm playing Genshin and Wuthering Waves, that kind of want me to do open world exploration. It feels like, I mean, Wuthering Waves haven't really added a lot of new zones yet. They did add Black Shores and then this, but it was kind of easy to explore. I mean, like, there's not much. They're not big land masses, right? But like, it's still playing an open world game. It's like Zenless Zone Zero. It has a lot of content that is just like quick to play. You don't have to think about it that much. You don't have to. You just go there and do the event, and there's not like this big amount of exploring or prerequisites to do in Zenless Zone Zero. So that's why it makes a perfect side game, honestly. And I've been liking Zenless Zone Zero more now that the story's progressing a little bit more. The arc, I heard 1.4 is going to have a big story section to it, and yeah. So I wish I could level Camellya up more, but I don't think I can.
Would you like
I mean, I'm using this weapon temporarily.
Between the two of us?
She has 78 to 18. Honestly, could do a lot better.
Would you like...
So who do I run Camellya with? What's her team? Corley, what's her team? From what I see with CCZ, yeah, I guess I read that. Maybe because the requirements is just higher. Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero requires a lot more from the phone. Because the combat has a lot of stuff going on in it. And the animations, basically. Zenless Zone Zero animations are just way too taxing. Donjin or Sanhua? So I don't have those characters built. Nice. I mean, I guess I could build Sanhua. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Donjin. I don't like how she plays.
Please don't.
So I'll probably just build Sanhua. And then what about my healer? Shorekeeper? Do I use Shorekeeper? Okay, I'll use Sanhua. I don't have them built, so I'll build Sanhua. And what do I use? Shorekeeper?
To the surviving lands.
Is that the team? So I have to build 2 characters now. Yikes. Well, I should start doing some events, honestly. I'll do a little bit of tower. I'll just do like the first couple stages. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost 78, bro. Look at this. Apparently, I hate Wuthering Waves, but I'm almost union level 78. Look at that shit. It's crazy.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on.
We're taking out Havoc Grove. We're putting in the Queen of
Eons
Sluttiness.
of time.
Oh, nice.
What's that look on your face? Eons of time.
Yinlin's kind of got a basic one. She needs a better
that look on your face?
Intro.
Surprised to see me?
She needs a better intro. Look, Chang Li's is nice.
Eons
Look at
of
this.
time on this vast land.
Holy
All
moly.
encapsulated in a hum.
And then she's got a nice intro. But Yinlin's is kind of basic now. She needs a better one.
What's that look on your
Anyways.
face?
So, yeah, Zenless Zone Zero has been pretty fun. And a lot of people don't... Like, I play Genshin still because it is the game I'm invested most into. Like, I've invested... I made the sunk cost video because I'm saying, like, investment counts, right? I still enjoy the game for what it is, even though it's not... They don't add... In my opinion, they don't add enough combat content to Genshin. But for story-wise, it's my preferred game. Like, story, adventure, lore. And then I like a lot of the characters, like, personality-wise. Yeah, I know the characters in Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves are hotter. There's hotter characters, right? Like, I mean, look, she's almost like naked here on her side. So, but it's like, if I'm not even gonna go into it. So, I mean, Genshin, I'm in until the end of the story. I'm gonna be playing. I mean, they're gonna do Snezhnaya next, and then it's like Celestia or Conry or something. All right, what am I doing here? See, it wants me to have Havoc, but I don't. I just stripped my Havoc Rover down. She's naked. Anyways, let me rechat. Low-key ashamed of myself for 100%ing WuWa 1.0 1.1 map. I did 100% it. Yeah, I don't think I did Black Shores 100%. I'm like at 98% or something. Camellya is basically skill, hold, attack, skill, hold, attack. Okay. Oh yeah, she twirls around. Even more ashamed to be a diehard Calcharo main. Oh man, Calcharo. I really got tired of Calcharo, man. Like, I just didn't like him. Like, I built him up too. I built him like really fairly decently. And then I just got tired of his playstyle. I'm like, I hate this guy, man. It's just. Also, I'm a Final Fantasy nerd, and he's such a bad Sephiroth imitation. I don't like him. His Japanese voice actor is the same guy who does Sephiroth too, by the way. But I don't like Calcharo. Just yeah. Genshin will probably never add much new comment, so at least add casual stuff permanently, like the dungeon builder would be peak. Well, yeah, he's Sephiroth at home. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want Genshin to go towards, is they need to build, like, they just need to make fun, random bullshit you can do in Genshin, right? And that's why I want Divine Ingenuity. Divine Ingenuity for Genshin is literally the perfect type of content, because you can just build your own shit in Genshin. Like, with Divine Ingenuity, you can make hard dungeons. Like, you can make those painful, insane dungeons where it's like you have to retry like 50 times just to make it to the next level or something, right? Because, the sadistic dungeon building, right? Mario Maker. Yeah, they should just make it into Mario Maker. And I've always wanted Genshin to go that route, because that's what it should do. And set itself apart from other Gacha games again. Just set itself apart from other Gacha games. Go the Mario Maker route. Make it so you can build your own dungeons. Obviously, they're going to update the map, right? But World Level 9, I wanted them to add World Level 9 for so long. But it's still not hard enough. Like, World Level 9 is still too easy. And yeah. So it's like they need to add in like an abyss dimension world level or something. Hold on. Where you where like you get like super hard enemies in the world.
Iron graft, you knew.
Or I don't know.
I can keep going.
We don't know. But they are making UGC content for Genshin. They are, right? Alright, so what do I do? Skill, twirl, and skill. What did I just do? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I won. Nice. I have to switch my team out because I don't. Well, is Camellya gonna be my main DPS? I guess for the fourth part. I have to play this garbage team of the ice team so that I can. Yeah, you know how tower works. Anyways, they have to make it make sense in the lore. Yeah, I mean, Gacha does it with everything. They try to make sense in the lore with everything. Just say it's a research simulation can add any content like that. Well, I mean, what did they? I don't remember the lore reason for divine ingenuity. It was just like a pocket dimension or something. I don't remember. But, like, it was like a domain that. No, it's it could be a leeway thing. Like, you know how the teapot in it's an Adepti space that's like God, I hate fucking Yin Yang. But yeah, it's like an Adepti space that just changes shape or some shit. Right? I think that's what it was. I think that's what the lore was in Divine Ingenuity anyway. So okay. God damn it. I stopped playing this team, and I was trying to build a fucking friendship on this team, or whatever it's called, intimacy. And I'm like, I hate this team so much, it's so boring. I'm probably playing it wrong, but I don't care. Like, Ling Yang is so boring up here. Well, I'm gonna say it. Ga Ming from Genshin is better than this guy, though. I mean, there's something about Ling Yang I just don't like. That's okay. He's like the Chong Yun of Genshin, or Wuthering Waves. My least favorite character in Genshin is Chong Yun. The guy that's so boring of a character. He's just terrible. So Ling Yang is like the Chong Yun of Wuthering Waves for me. But I'm using him because I gotta use it. I gotta use him in this fucking way. I don't even know what to say. I hate this guy. These mobs, this guy, he like always backs away from the group and shit, and you gotta keep chasing him. It's like, bro, stop running away. Bro, okay, I'm just terrible at game, I guess. Honestly, this drill does more damage than Yin Yang.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Wait, I need to. Look at this guy. He keeps backstepping, bro. Like, what the fuck is this mob, dude? Like, he does it way more than the Pyro Gunner in Genshin. Like, the Pyro Gunner does it every once in a while, but this guy's like constantly backstepping, dude. Alright. This is kind of easy. Is that the only mob? Is there more? Oh no, I have to play 2 Foss? What the fuck? Whatever.
Administering first aid. Capture the sport.
I'll re-chat an update after I'm done here. I'm playing terribly, I just look terrible. I'm probably not gonna finish this time.
Lions rumble,
well,
evil crumble. Beat the drum, ready to prance.
I don't think I'm gonna do this. Because this team's dog, and I'm not very well built on these characters anyway. I'm probably not playing it correctly either.
Witness the art's fruitborn.
Like, throw another Foss. You can do it.
I'm so tired.
Don't worry, I've got this. Drum beat strong,
I don't think I got
fortune
this.
gone.
Bro. Nope. Yikes, that was a second late. Anyways. Yeah, I just wasn't focusing. So the other, what is this part though? I don't know. Maybe my Camellya is not strong enough right now to do this next part. And I probably shouldn't bring a level 50 Sanhua, right? But I'm going to anyway, just to see what it is. I didn't even check the mob list. Let me rechat. I don't think. Yeah, intro to Camellya, skill, hold, attack, and forte, empty, and concerto, full skill. Wait. Intro to Camellya, Skill, hold attack until Forte empty and Concerto full. Skill, hold attack until Forte full. Bro, Forte is this, right? That's okay. I'll figure it out. I don't know the names of this stuff.
Iron graft you knew.
Forte's the bottom bar.
Frozen blockade. I'm going back down.
Thanks.
It's getting fun.
Oh, she's squishy.
Don't run. Keep the dance going. And twine. Crooning. That's a fun.
Is that how you play her?
Crimson Blossom.
That's pretty good. She's not doing enough damage there. Is that what it is?
It's getting fun.
It's probably because of the level. I mean, I'm level 77, so it's not very good.
Worry not, loading.
Oh, it's Tempest Memphis. Yikes.
Lotus pervade.
That was a good parry.
Engrave.
Reborn from
I didn't mean to do
ancient
that.
feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
I don't know, is she gonna be good against this boss? Probably not. Though. Oh, okay. Well, she just have like ultra parry? Just ultra parry abilities, I guess.
Let's have fun. Leave it to me. In war with
Huh.
time.
Oh, yeah, she looks like she's doing decent damage.
Diminish. But bloom from ashen shell. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Vitality, sow it.
Nice.
Chaos.
Bro,
It's getting
she
fun.
has insane parry abilities. Well, it's not enough damage anyways, but
Loading iron graft you knew.
yeah. Well, it's probably because I have a level 50 song well. That's stupid.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
I guess song was
Sprout of fire
outro.
seed. Let's have fun. And twine. Crafting, supper.
Nice.
Don't run.
Okay, well, I'm starting to, I can see how to play her, I guess. I kind of get it a little bit.
Fun.
Yeah, I'll have to optimize the rotation or whatever. Or, well, build her more, because I think I'm missing a lot of damage, because I heard levels in Wuthering Waves is, like, pretty important for their damage. Like, just the levels. You can definitely do it if you play it a bit more consistent, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's only level 77 right now as well. And, like, her stats aren't the greatest. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it later. I don't want to get into Tower right now, because it's like... I still have to do my Hoyo Dailies, by the way. My Hoyo Dailies. Maybe I should do those on stream. Might as well, right? Yeah. How many pulls did I get right now? I got 305. I kind of want her weapon. Like, I know the weapon for... See, that's what the thing with Wuthering Waves. It's so enticing to pull for the weapon because it's 100%. So you could get lucky. And I know her weapon, like the 4-star is good. But can you use the 4-star on like Don Jin? Right? You can use the 4-star on Don Jin. I'm guessing. So Maybe I'll just keep pulling. I'm gonna go for the weapon. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. What's my history? I just did 1 pull, so it's not gonna show up right now. Yeah, I only have 7 pulls here. Yikes, bro. It's 30 days. Because I like having... I like Camellya as a character, so... I might as well pull for her weapon, right? That's how I usually... That's my logic. If I like the character a lot, and they're not like a... Like, if it's a support character, I might not always pull for their weapon. Like in Genshin, I don't pull for, like, Kazuha. I didn't pull for Jinlonen's weapon, even though it's really good. But if they're main DPS, I might as well, right? What's this? Okay. Alright, well, okay, I'm gonna do the other... I'm gonna be a Hoyo shill and do the other Hoyo games. Dailies. But yeah, I got Camellya. She's fun. I'll have to figure out her rotation more. So do this, you just spin. And then... Yeah. Damn, that's hot. Damn. Damn. That's hot. So... Alright, well, I like Camellya. She's cool. You think she'll boost Withering Wave's numbers? Back up to positive? I mean, $9 million is still a lot. I mean, I said my prediction was Camellya will sell a lot, sell more than Shorekeeper, because I don't know. Shorekeeper was kind of hyped up too a lot, but oh man, look, it's just it's Shorekeeper but red and black, white and blue. Oh, she's also white too. And Sanhua. It's all the same model. It's just like Genshin, man. They use the same model. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, all right, look, I'm gonna. No, I like Camellya, but yeah. Anyways, time to be a Hoyo shill. Oh, I'm gonna close this. Let's play Zenless Zone. Zenless, friendless lone hero. Okay. Yeah, Curlbot. I quit Withering Waves forever. I just play Zenless Zone 0 now. See, I have a video coming out. Oh shit! It won't let me click on my desktop now for some reason. Bro. Hating Genshin. That's my video. Hating Genshin. Oh. Friendless lone hero. That's what you are if you play Zenless Zone 0. Yeah, my video is just called Hating Genshin. That's it. That's the video. Hating Genshin. I'll probably get like fucking 10,000 views on that video, okay? But yeah, Zenless Zone 0, it's pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. I like the combat. I like Zenless Zone 0's combat. It's different, and as in like it's got a lot of hit connection in Zenless Zone 0, right? You really feel every hit. You really feel I don't like this new weekly thing either. It's like I don't want to do weeklies all the time, bro. Anyways. Fine, I'll take free stuff. Yeah, I don't want free stuff anymore. Okay. What do I need for Yanagi? I'm almost done Yanagi.
Complete support.
I need to build her skills up more. And I want to core F her as well. But she's done like her discs, and I need more anomaly proficiency. I think I'm pretty low. 299. I don't know. Is that low? Anyone in ZZZ expert in chat? I think 299 is probably not that good.
Hello there. How about a Tin Master special for a little
Yeah,
party up?
free stuff sucks, man. I just swipe. Just don't make me do chores. I'll swipe instead, okay?
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup
Oh,
of
this is
coffee.
yeah. They make you they like make you feel guilty for waking up the dog. Look at the dog sleeping, right? It's like you want to wake him up. See, I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, what the hell is this? It's like animal cruelty, man. I just want to let the dog sleep. Look at him. He's a good little boy. But I'm gonna wake him up. I'm a monster. Okay. Now give me my scratch ticket, little doggy. Alright. Open the daily notebook? What do you mean? I mean this thing? I gotta do my video store thing though first. 300, so I'm 1 AP short? Yo, that's Rip Bozo. Okay. Just auto that. And what does anyone know why it does this? It only gives me 100. I want 125, right? I don't know why it gives me 100, because I didn't put the right person at the store or something last time. That's my assumption, but I don't know. I don't know, just Nikomon or somebody. Who cares? I don't even know if that matters. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, claim the weekly bingo. Hog. Oh, is that it? So I'm finished this for the week at 1300 or 1300. Yeah, I see. I mean, it gives you a lot more Internet XP, and then these things, I don't even know what they are. I guess there's like cosmetics and stuff from. I'm assuming. Wait, where's the guy? He's outside HIA. Yee. Anyways, you can bypass the. You can bypass the waking the dog up. Oh, I see. If you're forced to wake him up or miss out on the scratch, go to Luminous Square. Luminous Square. Oh, I see. I see. That's fine. Is there like, is waking him up bad? Like, is there like consequences, like actual in-game like friendship things that happen? If I don't think so, right? It's just it's just the dev trying to make you feel guilty for waking up the dog. But there's a guy here. Let me change it to afternoon tomorrow. So I'm assuming Yi has. Feel free to tell me what come on. Oh, I don't think he'll be going to. What's up? Oh, it's nothing. It's just a personal matter. Oh, is this an HIA coin? Where do you spend? You get the weekly Sanzi Studio things. It says you can spend them for like items or something. That's what I'm looking for. I thought it was this guy, because he's the Sanzi Studio guy. I don't even know. I don't want to do this right now. Okay, well, I'm just not gonna do that because I didn't read it. With the HIA coin shit, you have to read the fucking text. Nope. But if you You see the dog sleeping when you scratch your cards. Oh, okay. Grace is like the... Grace is the character. It's been a while. How have you been keeping? Are you asking me or Eos? Don't be such a stranger with me. I brought you a little gift this time around. Still remember that corruption complex from before? The Neps finally managed a complete recovery of the wreckage. They returned the 3 children to us. Hans and Friday are both back on the job. It's just Greta who's not doing so good. That boring machine girl. Yeah, we managed to pull a video of Greta's core, showing the first time she ever saw Mr. White, which was also a record of Mr. White's construction work. Whoever knew that would be love at first sight all the way back then. Anyway, Greta's depth sounder and life detection device were both glitching out due to missing it too much, but rebuilding Mr. White couldn't be an easy feat. So I decided to restore a model miniature of what Mr. White looked like based on footage from the clip. Greta's already installed the monitor into her cockpit, claiming that way she can feel forever her lover's guidance and companionship. Seeing the finished product turned out so well, I brought one for you too. A model of a random building. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, she was in love with the building. That's crazy. I'll leave this with you. I need to get back. Oh yeah. Just like this. Don't let you give any ideas about construction standards at Bellbug Industries. So the model, please can you place it somewhere? I can appreciate it more on my own manager. Model down, Grace leaves. This model will look totally out of place as merchandising. Fuck, I can't even speak. It's probably better in a place to display stand in the bedroom. Okay, so what does this lead to? Is this just a Grace companion quest or something? Or do I already have it here? Music player. Did I already put it up or what? I don't know, man. This is bullshit. Okay, what do I have to do here? Oh, that's what it was. Greta's choice. I can track it. So I have to think. Oh, there we go. Okay. What? Oh shit! Display stand, collectible. Grace just brought over here. Oh, okay. So this has to do with the Sanzi stuff too, right? That looks great, just like where it belongs. Yeah. So I can just put it. I don't know. Put it there. Nice. Okay. So you can get collectibles and just put this shit up. Okay. So you get like a trophy display case now. That's interesting. I'm assuming this is what the house is going to be like for in Neverness to Everness. Like, you get this kind of stuff and you get like trophies and stuff. I don't know. I'm not really like a huge fan of it, but it's cool. It's fine. Well, this is like all the W engines. This is the Bang Boos. I don't know. Purchase at Sanzi Studio. Okay, I'm guessing it opens up after I do this. So save the layout, then exit. Looking at it now, the display stand seems a bit too big. Let's find some things to fill this up with some time. Okay, so then, do I go back and talk to that guy? Yi? Does it? I talk to Yi? Question, is it true that the triple alt in WuWa is event exclusive? I haven't played the update yet. Triple alt? What is that? This is to unlock Sanzi Studio shop. So is Sanzi Studio where I thought it was? It was the Yi guy at Lumina Square. Pedestrian area. Okay, yeah. I thought it was that guy because I just didn't realize. There he is, there he is. Yi. I remember you. And I remember you. I remember the deal we struck. If you come up with any fun ideas, come and find me. We'll consider anything as long as it's fun, right? So then, have you brought me any fun ideas, as promised? Yeah, I brought you Camellya. Rule 34. Can I get that picture? That's right. That's great. I knew you'd be the kind of customer who gives me a real surprise. But if it's about anything or something else, you know how to contact me more reliably, right? However, I've got some good news for you as a way of thanking you in advance. My design studio is now officially open. How about we go take a look right now if you're not too busy? Are you going to take me in a back alley and drug me? I don't know about this guy, man. He's wearing a mask. Since you've been so supportive of me, I'd better show you a little sincerity too. The inspiration you gave me before was priceless. These are for you. Please take a perusal around our humble store. He's selling drugs. Okay. Oh, here it is. Nice. Sanzi Studio, right? Triple Z. Yeah. This is like the drug warehouse, bro. What the hell is this? Nice. I can't hear the music because the volume's too low, but ooh, I guess. Waiting to melt. What is this? It's like bamboo stuff. Can't even see that. It's like a. Okay, so it's just like stuff to put on a trophy shelf, right? I'll save up next week and get like the 180, and I'll be the only one because people can't hold on to their coins, right? They want to spend it right away. So I won't buy this, even though it's cheap. I'll get the better one, cooler ones. Okay. So I'll save up next week. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's the new weekly shit. Let me see. Yeah, but he's selling toys, but in the toys is where you hide the cocaine. Okay? That's where you have to hide it. Selling you gotta stuff the toys with cocaine. Or in P. Diddy's case, that's where the lube goes. Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta hold on to it, and you get the more expensive items because no one else has them. And then they'll be a week behind you. Right? They'll be like, oh, you got that item? Well, I couldn't because I spent all mine right away. So you say, haha, loser, I have the better item. Anyways. Alright. Oh, there's that. And I was leveling. What was I going to level for her? Well, her stats are really bad because if I need 300, I'm literally one off, which is terrible. So I need another drive disc here. That is 18. I'll keep that. That only hit once on 9. That has 18. This has none. So, but look at this electric piece. It's decent, right? I mean, she doesn't really want crit though. So, whatever. I guess I could try and find something here that has anomaly proficiency, but I don't have one. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed, bro. Also, I heard this is how you build her, and I don't even know if this is correct. Me too. It's the only way to remove the blue exclamation mark. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have so many. I hate that with the red marks and the. I did that in Genshin where. That was the most annoying thing in Genshin was back when the game first came out. People were saying, "Don't C6 your Bennett. If you ever get Bennett C6, don't use the constellation because you're gonna brick your account." And I didn't C6 Bennett for like a year and a half or like 2 years, and all you see was like this little red dot on your character selection screen, and it was annoying me all the time. And I'm like, because I would go around in Genshin and remove the red dots, right? Like in Zenless Zone Zero, I'm not doing too well because I haven't done these events and shit. But seeing the Bennett C6 little red fucking dot annoyed me so much. So eventually I just C6'd him. And it was mostly because of the red dot. Because I also realized like I don't use Bennett with Eula, and Eula was falling off, so C6 Bennett's actually good. But anyways, that's a side rant. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the needle shop and see if I can get a. I want to exchange and get another attack piece, or I can just do 30 and see if I can get lucky. But that would be stupid, honestly. Or what I could do is just do another electric thing and hope it hits anomaly proficiency. But that would be... Oh, man. And then I can just give the one I have already to Anton. I don't know.
Come on, let's get to work.
I'm thinking about running music in my stream, but I have to be worried about copyright shit from music, right? Because I could give Anton this is pretty good for Anton. Even though he already has that piece, I guess. I don't have anomaly proficiency either. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna farm shock chips for her anyways for now, and I'll deal with the discs later. So my build is cooked for now. But she needs I need to build up her skills because they're a bit low right now. All right. You know, the worst thing about Zenstone Zero is, in my opinion, when you farm this stuff, I don't know why it like boots you out. Like I just want to farm it on repeat, but it's like, oh, it's nighttime, so then it boots you out because it has to. You have to like sleep, and it's like, man, does it really have to do that? Oh my god! Oh, it took so much damage. What the fuck? Okay, I'm playing terribly. But you know, this game plays way better on my PS5. My PC is dog shit. No, her finishing poses are nice. I like Yanagi's poses. I C6 my Bennett when Arlecchino came out. You can turn on immersive mode so that time doesn't move forward. We can turn off, right? Oh, so I should turn off immersive mode, is what you're saying. How do you... R2. Only available to... What? Okay. So wait, do I turn it on? Oh, okay. So that's what I was missing. That's interesting. I want to change this bamboo too. Use plug boot. Okay, so I didn't know that. I thought immersive mode was like, I don't know, it didn't do this like cutscene or something. Oh, it shows you how much. Interesting.
I'll do my best.
Found your weakness.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know if I'm playing Yanagi right, but why does she need 300 AP? I guess that's the breakpoint for something. I know Jane needs 420 so she can crit all the time, but yeah. No, Zenless Zone Zero is a bit laggy on my computer for some reason. It's definitely not as smooth as like Withering Waves of Genshin.
Hit him where it hurts.
Damn it. This is her one stance, so good.
Resistance futile.
Well,
You're under arrest.
I like Seth. A lot of people don't. I mean, they probably just use Chingy or something, but I wanted to go for. I have M6 Seth, and a lot of people say he's too slow, but I like Seth actually. He's pretty fun. Like I like the shield he gives you. It's nice and like Hollow Zero and stuff. So, all right. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna get too into Zenless Zone Zero. I gotta do the Genshin shit. I said I was gonna watch a Foxhole video. Actually, you know what? I'll do that now, and I'll just do Genshin dailies off stream. Because no one cares about Genshin Impact. Game sucks. Withering Waves is better than Genshin. Zenless Zone Zero. It's not as good as Withering Waves, that's for sure. Withering Waves is like the greatest game ever made. Okay? Anyways. Yeah, Seth is... that's why I like Seth on Tower. Seth is... so he gives you that shield. And... I don't know, is that a good team setup I was using? Jane, Seth, Yanagi with the plug boo. I mean, I figured that's decent, but not really. I mean, Jane, she kind of carries on her own. You don't really need Yanagi, right? I don't have Rena. I still have to. I have to wait for Rena. I have a pull, but I'm really close. I'm 18 pulls away from being able to get Rena. So let's see. Let me get super lucky here. Nope. But I'm not gonna select because I'm like. Well, I should hit the 5-star before I get the selector, right? Because I'm 23 out, but I'm also 17. So I should probably hit the 5-star like before I get the selector, or like right at the same time. So hopefully, I'm hoping to get a W engine, and then I'll just pick Rena, and that'll be the last standard 5-star character I need. But I want to save for lighter as well. Like I kind of want lighter. And the rumor, I heard the leak is that they're giving us Haramasa for free. I don't know if that's true. Do you think they're going to get? Think we're going to get Haramasa for free? I mean, it's around that time. People were saying that's usually when we got Dr. Ratio and HSR was around that time. But they might do it if they win the game award. They might give us Haramasa for free, right? If you think about it, Game Awards are coming up in December. So if they win the Game Award for Best Mobile Game, just like Honkai Star Rail did for Dr. Ratio, they could do the same thing with Zenless Zone Zero, right? So we could get them for free. But yeah. Yeah, I'll play Zenless Zone Zero later. I still have to do a bunch of content in the game. And yeah, I mean, there's lots to do. Nightboo and Avocabo are the only two worth using, in my opinion. Does Nightboo heal you, or does he give you energy? I thought he just gives you energy. I know Avocabo uses it gives you health. SethEX swap cancel can bait enemy in to attack him while you swap into the next character. Yeah, that's yeah. Seth is good. Seth's better than what people think. I think Nightboo gives energy and buff attack. Yeah, I mean I haven't tried avocado, but regaining health would be decent. I don't know how much health you get in from avocado. Probably not a lot, right? You know what? We'll do Genshin shit. We'll play Genshin and then look at a video or something. Fox Soul, and then yeah, that'll be it. Because I had to finish that NTE video. I've been slacking. I mean, I've been having audio recording problems, which is like a bitch, right? Fuck, man. When you make videos, especially scripted videos, where you like want to make sure the audio is perfect, you get like really, you start like noticing little audio things, and you want to make it perfect, and it's like, I don't know. Honestly, my low effort fucking drama videos get more views, so I don't know why I'm doing the scripted video. But yeah, I'll try and do Tower later. Maybe I'll stream it from my PS5 or something, but yeah. Anyways. Oh man. Chaska's coming out. Chaska's probably gonna be like Risley or Risley. They won't rerun her. She'll be like she's gonna run now, and then they won't rerun Chaska for like 2 years or something. But yeah, the Genshin reruns are fucking dead, dude. They don't rerun characters. Cryo, I think, well, mostly Cryo characters. But I guess the rumor is they're buffing Cryo, so... Oh yeah, I gotta see Lieben. Shit, man. Lieben, the Giga Chad. Well, I'm too lazy to go to, like, other people's worlds. But I'll take this garbage. I just want the gems anyway. Thanks, Lieben.
Keep up.
Alright. Do I get the mega box of marbles? I think that's one more day. Okay. But yeah, my Kurobot days are over. Now I play Wuthering Waves. Now I play Genshin. I mean, well, I almost spoke the devil's name in this house. Genshin Impact is the greatest game of all time, by the way. There's nothing... Fuck. I went back to Inazuma. My cope. I'm coping again with Inazuma. Trying to get that one fucking commission, bro. But yeah, how many days till... Oh, Chaska's next Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's next week. So I want to get that NTE video before next week, and then I have a video called Hating Genshin. They're coming out after that.
Here, emerge. There is no escape.
Because hating Genshin is the best thing you can do in your life.
I'll approve you.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, emerge.
Oh shit,
Right
that
here.
sounded loud. Why did it sound loud?
One with the force.
Okay. You know, Genshin's like a game that combat's not complex enough where you have to... That's why it's popular on phones, right? Because... I mean, I always found playing on phones to be annoying. Like, I couldn't handle touchscreens, man. Like, I can't play any game on phone except for maybe turn-based games. And that's why I think Honkai Star Rail does so well on phones. Is because it's just so easy to play. But, like, okay, you could play card games on phones, which is easy. And just, like, touchscreen, like, that's why Candy Crush and stuff, those games do really well. But now it's like, there's action games coming out on phones. We need controller support, man. Because, like, a lot of people... My hands are too big to play on phone. Like, I'll be trying to play on phone, and like my fucking thumb will cover the entire screen. It's like I can't even see anything. My thumb is covering the entire screen. So it's like, but yeah, I mean, but Genshin's probably, yeah, it's fairly easy to play on phone. I'm guessing, and that's why Zhongli is probably so popular too. It's like he makes it so you don't have to dodge and worry about dodging as much.
Right now.
And but yeah, let's kill this tower. Well, yeah. Yeah, like playing on phone, man. Like my hands are way too big. Genshin doesn't have. Well, Genshin has controller support. It does have controller support, but it only has controller support on iPhone, on Apple. Like on Android, there's no controller support. Wait. Yeah. Well, that's another criticism I have about Hoyoverse is they're too in bed with Apple, man. They're too far in bed with Apple, and like they give iOS way too like special treatment. And I mean, I'm guessing they're on contract, they're getting paid or something, or it was like early on in their deal with iPhone or something. But it kind of hurts Android, in my opinion. I don't like. I mean, we've seen from games nowadays, it's like console exclusivity is hurting some games. Like, I follow Final Fantasy, right? And there was Final Fantasy 16, and 7 Rebirth didn't do very well because they were console exclusives, right? And like when you favor a platform over another, I just feel like you're just kind of making. I don't know. You're making your player base a little bit annoyed and upset, and with Hoyoverse favoring. Oh god, I can't run up a wall. Fuck. What am I gonna do? Well, there's no fucking wall running. But in damn, she's flipping a lot. So, by making like a platform, like they're favoring iOS, right? And it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's great. Like, just I wonder how much money they're getting from that. Honestly, like you want to be equal across all platforms, but you know that's the power of Apple is they probably have enough money to fucking buy the contract or something. And that's the only reason why there's no controller support. I'm assuming there's no controller support for Zenless Zone Zero either on Android. Is there? Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I forgot it's down here. Fuck, I'm stupid. I haven't done Inazuma shit in a long time. Well, I'll read your. I see there's a chat message, but I'm on a timer here. Who remembers this fucking baby? Bro, I'm cooked. I'm gonna die. Wait, I'm retarded. Bro, I'm cooked. Bro, I can't even climb up. Why am I so bad at this game? I can't even aim, dude. I'm tired. I'm gonna use this thing. Anyways. But yeah, I wonder if Zenless Zone Zero has controller support on Android. I'm assuming it doesn't. But maybe Genshin's the only one that made the contract with iOS, which would be kind of weird. I mean, well, not really. I mean, you know, Genshin was the biggest gacha game at one point. Maybe it still is. Honkai Star Rail might be bigger now. Here's what I think happened. when Hoyo released Genshin, they're still a small company, so they might strike a deal with Sony and Apple to each porting the game on their platform. Yeah, I mean we could see that from the Aloy. The Aloy deal was probably there with Sony, and they probably didn't really want to do it. They regretted it. I think Hoyoverse is like, we don't really want to do this fucking Hoyoverse. Aloy collab with Sony, but they had to because it was in the contract. So yeah, they're small because they were just all they had was Honkai Impact 3rd, right? And Genshin made them blow up. I was thinking that was it too, right? They made the contract a long time ago with Apple, so yeah. That was gonna be an unpopular opinion, but for a while, like I would just run around Genshin and I like running around the world and like fucking doing random shit. I don't know. I guess I like colorful, cartoony worlds. I must be a fucking man-child, but but yeah, they probably made that a long time ago. The contract. Well, ZZZ controller support, does it have it for Android or just iOS? I don't even know. I'll check later, but if I guess maybe it's only Genshin that has the contract with Apple or something. Hoyo was still the size of an indie studio during Genshin development. Yeah, they took a risk. They took a big risk by making Genshin. I remember they put $100 million into the game. I mean, $100 million is a lot, right? For like, you don't even know if it's going to do that well. But they struck lightning because honestly, the game probably would have done well even without the pandemic. But the pandemic just fucking, it was lightning in a bottle, right? That's not something you can recreate, right? So they got super lucky with Genshin. And people were, and it was far enough away from like Breath of the Wild released in like 2016 or something. So it was like 4 years. So people were kind of like wanting another Breath of the Wild style game. And so like, oh shit, well Genshin released, the pandemic's here. It was literally like the perfect combination, right? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows it's the perfect combination for Genshin release. But they still took a risk. Like $100 million to develop a game that you don't even know is going to succeed or not. And back then, all they had was Honkai Impact, and then obviously their other games. Honkai Impact 3rd, and what else? Gun Girl Z and stuff, shit like that. But, yeah, I mean, Genshin, I don't know. For me, I like what they did with the world that they built. Man, being in Inazuma is like nostalgic, honestly, nowadays. But I cleared all the content. Like I'm gonna flex my Genshin account here, but I'm 100% every single region, even that one now too, 100%. I even did the desert, right? So it's like I don't play Genshin much anymore because I did everything that there is to do. Mostly, like I just like my account's as maxed out as it can be. So, like literally, there's nothing. Okay, I did all the events. I did this event full, it's maxed out. Right. I did the Archon quest. Oh, I still have to do Imagineering Theater because I've been slacking. But luckily, it lasts for what, it's half a month, so I can do IT. But I've done everything in Genshin, so. But it's not like I hate the game. I don't hate the game. I realize that there's not a lot of combat content, but for me, it's always been an adventure game. It's always been like Breath of the Wild. Like, people didn't really play Breath of the Wild for the combat, right? Like, honestly, the combat in Breath of the Wild was kind of whatever. And it was just an adventure game, right? And that's what Genshin turned out to be. It's an adventure story game. There's some combat, like the characters, team building's pretty fun sometimes. I mean, I like the characters in Genshin, but I'm not really playing it because I've done everything basically. Like I can do some achievement hunting, like fighting off the fucking local legends and stuff. That's gonna take a while. I just haven't done it yet because of doing other things. But yeah,
Add
but
Astro.
I don't know. I want to do. I'm hyped for 5.3. Like the story is getting pretty good.
Thank you for
5.3.
completing.
I want to see what happens. My prediction is Capitano's gonna bite the bullet. I guess he's gonna die. He's got big death flags foreshadowing for Capitano. All right. Well, I'll do the rest of this later. I should check my fucking teapot, bro. Anyways, Breath of the Wild combat is more about how interactive everything is in the world. Yeah, like Breath of the Wild, it was more about the physics and the like. I remember even the first game had like decent physics, but then they ramped it up to 10 with what's the God? What is the sequel called? Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. They're like, oh, we're gonna go full on with like physics and building shit. And see, that's what I think. What Breath of the Wild did with its sequel, with Tears of the Kingdom, like you can build random shit in the world. Genshin should just go the same route and make you can build a custom dungeon, right? Kind of the same route, but not really, right? Obviously, you're not going to have like interactive world stuff like Breath of the Wild did, but they should make Genshin into Mario Maker, right? Just be a Mario Maker game, right? Where you can create your own stuff and be more like Breath of the Wild. And like, they're already not focusing on combat that much, anyways. So why, like, just have the combat be? It's obviously going to be there, right? But use it in the dungeon thing, because in the dungeon creator, you could build custom dungeons, but also you could have you could put in enemies and stuff and like create traps, or you can make like really hard fights, honestly, in that dungeon creator. I remember doing it, and it was you can make like really annoying fights and stuff. So but yeah, Genshin should definitely go that route instead and be like a Mario Maker, in my opinion. So but I mean, apparently they are. Like they did have that user generated content thing. Let me go back to Inazuma and then log out. Because I do the look, I friendship farm, okay? That's how brain rot. That's how Genshin brain rotted I am. I friendship farm. Every single character is level 10 friendship, okay? Look at this shit. My account's fucking maxed to the extreme. Every single character is friendship 10 on my account. And I friendship farm. Jalomin's 9. Tenari's 9. So hopefully I'll get them 10 before Chaska comes out. So I can bench them. I don't want to play them ever again. Especially Tainari, actually. I don't really want to play him. But yeah, like Wuthering Waves is going more like combat focused. Zenless Zone Zero is heavily combat focused, and you know it's more like a hub based game. They all do mini games though, right? It's just a gacha staple. Like do mini games for events and stuff like that. But Genshin, they could be the Mario Maker, and apparently they are. Hopefully they'll release it soon. But the user generated content is the best idea for this game, honestly. So yeah. Oh, did it pop? Nice. This is the trick. You have to. I don't know if you guys know this trick, but you hide out here, and you feed the dog, and then you go to this direct spot right here, and then if you log out, and then log back in, the dog will pop again. That's how you friendship farm. And this is called brain rot. This is called Genshin. This is your. Hold on. This is what, when you know you've reached peak Genshin brain rot, is you do this logout trick where you farm friendship for characters. See, I log out. There's the puppy again. You do this 10 times per day. You get 15 companion XP. So you get 150 per day by doing this fucking logout trick. Peak brain rot. Okay. Anyways, you never knew this? Yeah. Yeah. I learned this from fucking Enviosity. He used to do this. I don't think he does it anymore. But okay, I'll admit, but this is way back when Genshin, when there was not Enviosity drama. I used to watch Enviosity a little bit. I didn't watch him that much actually. I don't watch him anymore because he's kind of whatever. Like he's just, I don't know. Yeah, but Enviosity, he was doing this on stream. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like and because I wanted to like collect everything in Genshin, and I friendship farm as well. I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, I'll just friendship farm, and I copied it. I learned this from Enviosity. So now let me read. Capitano joining Senora. Yeah, probably. I assume they're going to kill him, and they're not going to make him a playable character. I think it'll be a big mistake. They could just sell him. He would make so much money. He's not only popular in the West. Capitano is popular in China and Japan as well. The 3 most popular characters from Natlan, they did a poll. They did some kind of like vote or something. Maybe it was an unofficial poll or something, or vote. But the 3 most popular characters in Natlan were obviously Pyro Archon. Sit Lolly was more popular in Japan and China. And then number 3 in Japan and China was Capitano. So he was top 3, but Capitano is more popular in the West than Sit Lolly. So it was flipped for Sit Lolly and Capitano. In the West, he's more popular. So if they kill him off, they're just wasting money. I don't know why. But anyways, nitpicking and relationship maxing is the peak Genshin endgame. Yeah, I know. Bro, this is Genshin brain rot. It's on the max right here. I'm farming friendship. I'm doing this on stream. How can I call myself a curl bot if I'm fucking doing the friendship farm glitch? Feeding the dog. I'm also overfeeding this dog, by the way. It's gonna get fat as fuck. Okay. There's a different dog every time. I can't believe Tanar is betraying his own species. Also, people in these games, you're not racist, you're speciesist if you talk shit about these, because Tanar is a different species, right? Anyways. If they make Capitano playable, he needs to keep his massive coat. He looks so much worse without it. Well, what he should do is, out of combat, he should have his coat on, right? So he keeps his coat, and then when combat starts, he like throws off his coat. That would be cool, right? But so I actually asked, Fob answered my question, Fob Master. I was putting a message in his chat last night, and he was talking about Grand Blue Fantasy. Well, he was talking about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, right? Because he played that game, and he also played Grand Blue Fantasy a little bit, the Gacha game, mobile game. But I basically said to him, why is Grand Blue Fantasy the only one that can make buff male characters? Like, I can't even think, what other Gacha game makes like buff male dudes that are playable, right? And Grand Blue Fantasy is the only one that I can think of. They have like Vasaraga and what's his name, Gendragosa or something. I forget his name. And there's like Soriz or something, another character in Grand Blue Fantasy, where they can make buff dudes and they're playable. But it seems like Chinese gacha games are just averse to making buff male dudes. Like, they don't want to make buff male characters playable. And Fob says it's the thing, because in China, being slim is like the thing, right? Being really slim and not like built. It's not about being fat. They don't even want to be like big and muscular in China. They want to be like trim and thin, and that's like the style. So I'm guessing that's why they won't add buff male dudes to Hoyo games. I mean, you could think about it, it's like Gallagher is like the only one who's like an actual close to like a buff dude in a Hoyo game. And there was Pompeii in Zenless Zero. Pompeii was also a buff dude, but he's not playable, right? He's just a character that, you know. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but anyways. But I mean, people were expecting Capitano to be buffer than he is. And then there's Varka. Varka should be a buff dude, but who knows if he will be. Killing off Pompeii and ZZZ was... Okay, well, you spoiled it. It wasn't me, it wasn't me. Anyways. Dude was peak Western male design. Yeah. Honestly, it was surprising to even see Pompeii in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, Jesus, I'm surprised they even made a character like that. Well, I mean, in Genshin has buff male dudes, but they're all the NPC model, right? Like, the blacksmith dudes are all buff dudes. And, like, the Fatui soldiers, they're, like, jacked, right? They're jacked dudes. But, like, as far as playable characters, there's not really any. I mean, Piero looks kind of big. But Capitano looked big, but there's just mostly just the coat. But I still think Capitano, even though he's not that big, he's still probably bigger than any playable male in Genshin. Like, he's also taller than the tallest male model. Like, if you stand beside him in game, during the parts where you can talk to him, he's way taller than any tall dude in Genshin. Which is another reason why I think he won't be playable. Because they're just averse to making characters playable outside of the actual skeleton models that they have or whatever. So Sampo was kind of buff, I guess. And Gallagher, yeah, I guess they kind of share the same body type, Sampo and Gallagher. But I was surprised that Gallagher actually he doesn't even have that much facial hair. He has a little bit. It's like a little bit of stubble. And it's like patchy stubble, which is fucked up. Like, who the hell has patchy stubble for facial hair? So it's like Gallagher is like the closest buff dude with testosterone that's playable in a Hoyo game right now, right? Pompeii and Big Daddy could easily just be an A and S rank character, and they'll sell at least for global. Yeah, that's the concern. I'm pretty sure. Well, it goes back to like the Natlin drama, right? Right? And the reason why they won't sell or make characters that are like darker skin or buff dudes, it's kind of the same boat. Like buff dudes and darker skin, because it's like it's not popular in China, which is, you know, you could say, well, it's racist, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, they like self-inserting. And what's weird is a lot of people say, like Aether, let me pull out Aether here. I'm an Aether main, by the way. I'm actually I picked the correct twin. We'll talk about that later, but so oh shit, I gotta fucking deploy. I forgot. But if you look at how do I zoom in? There we go, controller. So okay, he's got blonde hair, but it's not a lot of Westerners mistake anime characters for being white guys or white people, which doesn't make sense because most of the time they're just like Asian dudes, and they just have like different colored hair. It doesn't, like, he doesn't even have blue eyes, right? I mean, I guess Navi is like pretty much a white girl, a white French girl. But anyways, I don't want to get into the racist thing but they won't make dark skinned characters because China doesn't want it, right? That's basically it. China doesn't want it, and they also don't want buff dudes, so they're in the same category, right? And they're not into buff male characters, and they're not into dark skinned characters. So, and that's China for you. I mean, what else is there to say? So, anyways, I friendship farmed, and that is Genshin peak content. Genshin Impact peak. Peak Impact. Okay, I farmed fucking yeah. But anyways, more like there's a lot of self-inserting that goes on. That's what the rover is. He's basically a self-insert in Wuthering Waves too. Like, yeah. I mean that's why they rewrote the story in Wuthering Waves at the beginning, is so they could make it less. And the characters, hold on. The characters in Wuthering Waves, the first draft of the story, they were all like antagonistic towards the main character. They were all like suspicious of them, like who is this person? And then they did that whole story rewrite in Wuthering Waves before the game released. After like the first beta or something, I forget, maybe this is the second beta or the first beta. And they did a whole story rewrite. And then what happened was, well, Rover's like, everyone loves the Rover. Everyone, and that was because of the CN player bases. They love self-insert stuff. They love having like, they see themselves as the main character, and they want to be. I don't know, man. It's weird. It happens. It's a thing. I'm not saying it's like. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying it's Wuthering Waves. In particular, it happens in other games too, and other stuff as well, right? Where there's a self-insert thing. Whereas in Genshin, I mean, it kind of is, but because Traveler doesn't talk, right? They don't really talk that much. They're talking more nowadays. They talk a lot more because they're sort of like slowly pivoting away from the self-insert thing. Because Aether and Lumine are actual characters in the game. It's just that they don't talk. And the reason why is because Paimon. Well, my theory about Paimon is because they didn't want to pay 2 voice actors and make more voice lines per patch, right? Because if you can just have one character be either Aether or Lumine, but then you have Paimon talking for them all the time, you don't have to pay 2 separate voice actors, or you don't have to record the lines, right? I mean, probably not a big deal with how much money they make, but that's also another factor, right? So the self-insert thing of Genshin is like, yeah, it's there to some extent because, well, I was talking with Quarley about the Raiden quest, and the Raiden story quest, it was kind of like a self-insert quest, right? Where you're trying to like get to know Raiden and going on like a little date, and she's clueless about the world and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that was it's considered one of the bad quests in Genshin, but they've moved away from that now. Like the sort, like I think Kaching was that kind of character, and Sangonomiya Kokomi was also that kind of character where you date. It's kind of like a date, right? Or that's what it felt like. But a lot of people were like, we're not really into those type of story quests. And Inazuma got blasted for having fairly bad writing with some quests, right? Which I agree with. Like Inazuma's story quest, the main quest eventually, especially was not great. But now that we get further into Genshin, the self-insert trope is kind of like the character talks more. They're more important to the like lore, so it's like they're an actual character instead of just being a self-insert, right? And obviously that's happening in Wuthering Waves too, where the rover is like, but there's a lot of rover pandering. There's more rover pandering than there is than Traveler pander. Like the Traveler's just there, they're important, but they're not like the sole focus everywhere you go. And I feel like in Wuthering Waves, everywhere you go in Wuthering Waves, like you're the center of the world, and that's yeah. So, anyways, um, but they do that a lot, like Chinese games, Asian games. There's a lot of like harem stuff and self-insert type tropes and stuff like that. It's like I don't know, whatever. This is kind of going on a rant about self-insert shit, but you get what I'm trying to say. We're gonna watch a video. Um, well, I wanted to watch. Whoops, that's not how you spell Jello. I don't know why. Fucking 604 days, buddy. 604 days.
Wishes because you.
It's been 604 days since she came out. Also, Chongyun sucks. I hate Chongyun. He's terrible. He's the worst character in Genshin. But yeah, Genshin does have a rerun problem. Genshin, I mean, as far as I've known, I don't. Do you guys know of any other Gacha games that had crazy, almost 2 year rerun shit? Like it's been almost 2 years, bro. It's crazy. I was 215. I've been shooting for a while, actually. Let me read the chat and well, I gotta go. Take it easy, Fami. I guess you're gone already. Peace out. Oh no, not the Genshin hater again. Who? A lot. Let me read the chat. What about Ben Bigger? Yeah, I mean Ben Bigger is like he's a buff bear though. It's not really the same thing. I'd argue Lycaon is the buffest playable male in a Hoyo game. Yeah, Lycaon, I guess he's male, but he's also a dog, right, or a wolf. But it's it's anime, white, also Chinese game. Good thing the Chinese player base is dying off in Wuthering Waves. Hangout events are the dating quests. Full on disclosure, Hangouts are some of my least favorite content in Genshin. I think Hangouts, whenever a Hangout releases, I'm always like dreading doing it, and I guess that's my sunk cost in Genshin. The overall game is not really a sunk cost for me, but because I collect everything in Genshin, I have to do the Hangouts, right? And every time they release a Hangout, I'm like, oh fuck, man, do I have to like this? I really don't like how they repeat all the time, and you have to like. Obviously, you can skip it now, but it's like, do we have to have 5 paths? Like, I wish it was just like a small story, one singular line, as like a 4-star story. Like, it doesn't have to be like crazy animations or whatever, but just tell us one story, and that's it. I don't want to have to like do the what if paths or something. So yeah, Genshin's Hangouts. Probably I'm the least excited whenever they release one. And luckily they have not been releasing a lot of Hangouts. And I think they realize that people aren't really interested in Hangouts. They don't even give very good rewards either. They give you like 60 gems or some shit. It's not good. In Wuthering Waves, the rover is generally much more of their own character than really a self-insert. I disagree. I disagree because they don't talk as much. They do talk, right? But they still, like, when you reply in some quests, they don't really have a voice sometimes. So there's still, like, the void of no voice. But also, we know that Wuthering Waves was rewritten. And the exact rewriting was that the rover and the first draft of the story was being... Whenever you entered the Jinzhou city... Rover was getting suspicious looks from people. They were also they were being more it was like more antagonistic. Don Jin was rewritten too. Like before, Don Jin's personality was like, hold on, I've been talking a lot, so my voice is like dry. Fuck. But Don Jin was also like this crazy, supposed to be like a crazy yandere girl who was like kind of crazy and weird. And then Don Jin was like changed. Well, I don't know if she was like rewritten because she doesn't really have that much story, but she was like changed to be like this nice, cute girl instead of like a crazy weirdo. And then Rover was rewritten so that instead of everyone being suspicious of Rover, they were like, oh yeah, Rover's like the chosen one, right? So we know that Wuthering Waves was rewritten on purpose. Now you could disagree with me, but even there's people like Ashikai agree with me. I wish I had that clip because I have an Ashikai clip of her talking about Honkai Star Rail. Where is it? Video clips to use. I've shown this clip on stream.
Oh yeah.
Where in this stream,
He wants you to think the feeling in a
in the same stream, she's talking with Sekapoko, but in the same stream, she's talking about why she thinks Honkai Star Rail, the story in Honkai Star Rail is not that good, and she's not really into it. But in the same stream, she talks about Wuthering Waves, and she talks about the rewrite, and how the rewrite in Wuthering Waves, I mean, she agrees that they were specifically designed to be like this pandering thing. And I mean, why else would they do it? Like, it's just, honestly, it's a better story for like this Rover to come into Zhenju or Jinzhou or whatever and like be suspicious and like, who is this person? Because it's a post-apocalyptic world, right? In Wuthering Waves. So why would you be like trusting of like? But yeah, I mean, it's just like there's a prophecy, like there's like Rover is like the chosen one. I don't even know. Like I don't pay attention much in Wuthering Waves anymore. So I'm not going to criticize Wuthering Waves story as much as I would if I paid attention to the game, but I don't really play gacha games. I only did hangout events for the Primo Gems. Rover went from overhated to overplaced. Yeah, that's what happened. They were overhated, and then the rewrite was like, now they're just the opposite. They're just glazed to infinity, right? I was gonna watch Foxel, but I don't know why. Oh man, we were watching a video about. I have a lot of politics shit here. Don't look. Okay. So we watched a video. Where was it? This is a long time ago. Damn, this guy pushes up videos like crazy, man. I had to start being like this guy. Just push up videos constantly. Although I don't really want to do that. I know how he does it though. God, where was that? Hold on. I'm trying to find the video. Oh, man. Well, what is this? I don't.
Whether you dislike them, there's a lot of channels out there covering Wuthering Waves, and many of them do make interesting content. Some of these content creators out there, I do believe, stand out with their own unique editing styles, their fresh takes on the game. However, there's been a noticeable trend among a few of these channels that I've seen, and it's one that I think we should be able to go ahead and discuss. And that is the habit of using Wuthering Waves as a launching pad to what I feel like is a hate piece against other popular gacha games, most notably Hoyoverse.
Did he get hated on for this video? Because I feel like this is what Wuthering Waves players would hate on him for this video. I feel like they would. Also, I could do this. Whoa, look at that. Look at the power of fucking technology. Yeah, Foxel, that's why he's pumping out videos, because what he does is he's sitting there in front of the mic camera. There's no editing. He just talks and rants for 10 minutes, and then boom, you got a video, right? Which I could do that kind of content. I mean, what's crazy though, what's crazy is those type of videos get me, I've got a lot of views of those videos. Like this was that video. I got 1.2k. Yeah, but for 200 subs, if I have 200 subs, it's like 1.2k views. But I'm basically doing a foxhole thing here, right? I'm sitting there talking about the tower charts, and it's low editing. There's barely any editing. This video, scripted, edited, put together, bunch of clips, 360 views. Got a lot of likes. I got a lot of dislikes on this one. Look, you guys can see my dislike ratio. We got a lot of likes on this one. This one, edited, scripted. A lot of time went into this video. 190. Okay, this one was scripted and edited too, but it was talking about a topic I think just it hit a lot of people's nerves or whatever, so that's why they watched it. A lot of dislikes. Genshin boycott. Same style of video, just low effort. I was just sitting there talking about the Genshin boycott. 1k views. Boom, easy. Same thing with the Wuthering Waves video. Low effort, sitting there talking about Wuthering Waves content creators. Boom, 3k views, right? And it's like, and then this one, Xenostone Zero review. So much time went into this video, 125 views. Like super scripted, a lot of time went in, barely any views. So when people are talking about low effort content, it gets views, man. Like it gets views. That's what's crazy about it. It's like, look at this scripted video I made, bunch of clips. I tried to put the jokes in there. Maybe they're not funny for some people, whatever. It's my sense of humor. Not everyone's going to think I'm funny when I make some jokes or whatever in my videos, but I'm talking about a topic. I try and be concise with what I'm saying in the video. Like the audio is as good as I can make it. 190 views, right? I'd say I spent probably like, in total, I spent, at least a good day's work it took me over 3 days. I just put in a few hours here and there trying to make this video, but it took so much time. Barely any views. Same with this video. 360, right? So when people are like, yeah, and then this video, I made this video in I don't know, an hour, maybe an hour, yeah. This video took me an hour to make, or less. I don't even know. I get 1.2k views. So it's like, that's what this content, man. Like people want to watch drama shit, right? So yeah, man. I mean, they just want to watch. Like, look, this guy's got 2.2k views. He's got a lot of subs, but it's also like, it's not a high effort video. So people don't really care about high effort scripted videos where the info is concise. They just want you to sit there and talk about what they want to hear, basically, right? And I wasn't really ranting about this video in particular. I was talking about videos in general, right? So what's crazy about it is like, if I want to get more views, maybe I should just switch to low effort. It's like, it's kind of weird, right? It's like low effort shit gets more views. It's like, what the hell? So, yeah, I know. YouTube is built on drama, which is weird. It's like, fuck, man. The thing with a well scripted, well edited video is it has to be really, really well done. Then people will be interested in it. But if it's like you're not really great at it, it's not like, it doesn't have these like insane graphics or something, or it's not like, otherwise you have to get kind of lucky with people viewing it, right? It's like, well, maybe sometimes they won't look at it, or especially if you're a small creator. Like this was the only recent video that I scripted and did really well that got a lot of views, right? But it was because it was about a topic that Wuthering Waves player. It was about drama. It was kind of dramatic video, right? So yeah, and I mean this one I scripted and did. But but again, it's about drama, right? The Natlan drama. Almost 3.5K views now, right? I think. Oh man, I'm going blind, dude. Yeah, I wear glasses, whatever. But so, this one is about drama. Imaginary Theater's Undercooked. And then I did some Wuthering Waves 1.1 review and stuff like that. Another dramatic topic. I'm why I'm uninstalling Hawkeye Star Rail, my most viewed video. So it's like, fuck, man, drama gets the views. Even though I don't want to be a drama creator, but I know that it gets the views. And I could, right? But it's like, damn. Sometimes it's kind of boring talking about drama, honestly. It's like, how much drama is there?
So, today's topic we're going to dive into. I'm not trying to throw shade, I'm just trying to shed some light. My name is Foxhole. Welcome back to
How do I make high effort drama? How do I make that?
the channel, you glorious legendary
Like scripted, like super edited sound effects. And I don't know.
resonators, you lovely bastards.
Fuck, man.
And welcome back to yet another conversation, a topic right
Even Tectone was saying he's like hard to find drama nowadays.
here on the channel.
Let's see what Fox was saying.
Let's just go ahead and dive in on this.
Let's see what he's saying about this shit. Okay, nice intro. Oh, the Google ladies.
So let's go ahead and take the time to give credit where credit is due. There are some truly unique and engaging content creators out there that covers Wuthering Waves right now, and these content creators do bring a fresh take, interesting editing styles, and different amazing perspectives that add value not only to the game, but to the community itself. They highlight just what makes Wuthering Waves something that stands out, and that's just awesome.
Who's doing that? Saint Tontus? I guess that's what he's talking about. Is he the biggest Wuthering Waves content creator right now? Saint Tontus? Maybe he is. Like, who's just specifically about Wuthering Waves?
But there's also a trend that's becoming pretty hard to ignore. A tendency, if you would, among a few of these channels that shift from the celebration of Wuthering Waves to throwing shade at other gacha games, particularly Hoyo versus title like Genshin Impact. And I've noticed a pattern with these videos. The video will start off by hyping up the great features that Wuthering Waves just released, which is fine. And, it's even exciting to see this. But it will then, before you know it, the conversation will then pivot with statements such as, Kuro Games is league ahead of Hoyoverse, Wuthering Waves is miles better than Genshin Impact.
Right. That's what I've been pointing out, is that they can't talk about Wuthering Waves in a vacuum, right? I mean, but the difference is that Genshin players, I don't notice a Genshin content creator that's always like talking about Wuthering Waves and like, yeah, but Wuthering Waves is shit. Okay, I mean, we could point at myself, right? But I'm not really a Genshin creator. I play both games, right? I play Zenless Zone Zero. I also play a bunch of other games. So it's like you could say I'm in the Gacha, the new wave of Gacha, which is Hoyoverse, right? And then you have all these like sort of AAA Gacha games that are coming out, right? Neverness to Everness, and then Tower of Fantasy had a shot at it, but it didn't do so well. So I think Genshin created an era. There was Genshin, there was the Gacha games before, and then there's the Genshin Gacha games after Genshin, right? And I think that it was just a new era of Gacha games. That's what started, right? So a lot of content creators, a lot of people started playing Gacha games, and then there's some content creators that tried to get into the space. And you have to admit, it was because of Genshin, right? And Genshin was the one that created the new wave, right? So what I noticed is from especially Genshin creators, I don't hear them talking about Wuthering Waves all the time. Like, oh, Wuthering Waves sucks. It's terrible. It's this, it's that. Or comparing itself to Wuthering Waves all the time, right? But what I noticed is Wuthering Waves content creators, they're always doing it. Like, literally always. And it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's good just because if you're trying to convince someone to play a game, you should let the game speak for itself instead of like, because people are just going to think you're trying to indoctrinate them or some kind of like I don't know, it's like telling them that they should like, basically, essentially the implication behind the message, that may not be your intention, but the implication behind the message is that Wuthering Waves, you should like Wuthering Waves more than Genshin. You should. And if you don't, then you're probably wrong, right? And that kind of message to people, it turns most people off. It turns most people off. And they don't really want to engage with the community or with the game that much. Like, if they want to play the game, they want to engage with the content. And if you're playing the game and all these content creators are constantly shit talking a game you might still like someone who's playing Wuthering Waves, like, yeah, cool, it's great. It's got a lot more combat content. It's got, it's more generous with the weapon banner. And you can notice all that. You can make the game speak for itself, right? But what if someone who's playing Wuthering Waves, they still like Genshin Impact? Like, you don't have to hate another game in order to like a game or play both, right? And so that was one of the things that turned me off from watching Honkai Star Rail content creators. Is back in the day, back then, was back when Honkai Star Rail was getting all these quality of life things, and like people were dunking on Genshin, and that was like the entire narrative, right? It's like, but it was like, okay, can I just watch Honkai Star Rail content without having to hear about Genshin? Like, I still play Genshin. I still like Genshin to some degree. I like the story. I like the setting. I like the world building in Genshin. You know, it's an adventure game that I play. It's a casual game. But at the same time, it's like, just stop talking about it. Like, yeah, I get it. You want the competition to be there. But competition, for there to be even competition to begin with, you have to acknowledge the other competitor as being viable. Like, that's what a lot of people don't even realize. Is like, they think, well, Wuthering Waves is just so superior, Genshin's just complete trash. So it's not, you're not competing. There's no competition there. You just already you win, and then everyone who likes Genshin is a bad person. Like, people take it to the extreme. And also there's an implication that, okay, I'm ranting. But you get what I'm saying. It's like comparing yourself to the competitor all the time kind of shows a little bit of insecurity too. It's like, guys, you don't have to worry about it. If your game's good enough, it's going to be good enough. You don't have to prove anything, right? Like, it'll speak for itself. So
changes the tone now from going into an informational video to an outright combative setting that sets up this narrative that is like us versus them, which, in my opinion, isn't really helpful.
Well, I'm glad he said it, because it's not really helpful. I actually agree with Foxhole here. Like, Foxhole, yeah, like, it's not helpful all the time to do that. To be combative literally all the time, it's not helpful. It doesn't help, because it shows like an insecurity thing, and it also shows that, like, is that your content that you're going to provide to me all the time now? It's like, well, what if I want to play both games? Because, to be honest, Genshin runs out of content, but so does Wuthering Waves. There's enough. It's a 50-day patch. You're not going to be on Wuthering Waves for 50 days every single day, right? It's like, you're going to run out of content. So if you want to play another game, sure, you can pick another gacha. It doesn't have to be Genshin. But, okay, so what if it's Zenless Zone Zero? Is Wuthering Waves going to be beefing with Zenless Zone Zero now too? You get what I'm saying?
The problem with this content...
I actually agree with Foxhole, but let's see what he says. He's going to say, the problem with this content... Let's see what he says.
Approach is that when it shifts from an informational base to a confrontational stance, instead of giving fans a balanced view that shows the highs and the lows of Wuthering Waves, it becomes more of a vile attack on other gacha games and their communities. And it's getting to the point where the word objective just seems to be an afterthought. Now, I'm someone who is more than willing to admit that Wuthering Waves has its own issues.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I agree with him. Oh, I'm going to read the comments though for a second. I watch Genshin video, they talk about Genshin. I watch Wuthering Waves video, they talk about Genshin. Yeah, that's what I noticed too. It's kind of weird, right? Like, I'm not saying all of them. There's some Wuthering Waves content creators that, they don't talk about Genshin all the time, but that's what I noticed, especially with Genshin players, like Zajef, Ziox, Tawanto, like people that talk about like the Genshin scientist, Jello Impact, people that talk about Genshin are they're specifically mostly focused on Genshin content creation. They're talking about Genshin. I don't really hear them talking about Wuthering Waves. Maybe they'll bring it up like once in the blue moon, but they don't really talk about the game. But that was really weird for me. Is like I'm watching Wuthering Waves stuff, but they always have to like. Well, by the way, guys, it's like this new patch came out. It's better than Genshin. It's better than Genshin. By the way, guys. So it's like, yeah, I get it. You want to like stick up for your game, and it's like cool and fun, but it turns people off eventually. Like it's not cool. It's like I don't know. I mean, if you want to do that, it's up to you. I mean, people are finding success in it though. So I don't know. Let me read the chat here. I'm reading the chat. It definitely gets the views, but the community is just going to be full of drama writers that just want to hear tribalistic affirmation. Yeah, I mean, Syntoptus, Steampunk X, Gateo, or those types. Yeah, they all have their game that they want to. Well, I was looking at Steampunk X. He has like different games he covers now too. I believe so. Syntoptus is Mr. Hivemind himself for Wuthering Waves. Yeah, he's actually relatively small. It's just that he is either drama farming or can make normal good edited commentary, to be honest. Well, I watched some of Syntoptus's videos. He also has like the Dawn Jin guide and like Yinlin guides and stuff like that. Or for her weaponer or something. I was looking at it. But yeah, like Syntoptus is just mostly Wuthering Waves. That's what I was trying to say. He only has 16k subs. Other creators even just Maggie has 26k. He's just kind of trending now. Well, is Maggie only Wuthering Waves? In terms of views for WuWa, Syntoptus is pulling the majority of them. I recommend Wuthering Waves to my friends that play traditional games as their first gacha. You can imagine how that went. I don't know, did they hate it? Because it has gacha system in it, right? Most Wuthering Waves players do not play Genshin, or do play Genshin, but most Genshin players don't play WuWa, so people just talk about Genshin. Yeah, I mean, I could see that too. It's like Genshin kept. There's a lot of people that tried Wuthering Waves, and honestly, they left Wuthering Waves. They didn't like the bugs. It was more important that a game be not buggy and glitchy on launch. It was also not a good first impression for a lot of people. You could say but that happens with Bethesda games too. Bethesda gets shit on for having buggy launches and stuff. But I know a lot of people who tried out Wuthering Waves that are Genshin players and just left. But one of the reasons why I think a lot of Genshin players who tried out Wuthering Waves and left is because they don't really want to have another open world gacha game. It's already too much, right? Like me, like playing two open world gacha games, it's already too much. So I can see why there's like a little bit of contention why Genshin players didn't want to get into Wuthering Waves. And I feel like a lot of Wuthering Waves players are ex-Genshin players that are just done with Genshin. So they always have to throw salt on Genshin every once in a while, right? So anyways, what's funny is that the Genshin CCs are the ones making proper WuWa content and being the most neutral. Yeah, when they talk about Wuthering Waves, it's because they make both types of content, right? If you make both types of content, Wuthering Waves, Genshin, or like even Zenless Zone Zero or Honkai Star Rail, you realize that eventually, oh man, there's a new MTash video. Is Gacha Game dying? Is Gacha Gaming dying? Well, I don't think so. Anyways, But yeah, like you realize that a content creator who makes all different types of content for different games, that uh, they aren't going to be hostile to other communities, right? Because it just doesn't. Why would you push away a community if you want to grow, right? So, anyways.
In fact, I believe acknowledging these areas where Kuro might have, Kuro Games might have stumbled on themselves a little bit, only strengthens the case of why we're so invested in this game. It's okay to say, hey, Wuthering Waves isn't a perfect game. That this is an issue, this is an issue, but you know what? Kuro Games is getting it right now. They're fixing it. And that's why I'm excited. It shows that we are capable of supporting the game while maintaining a critical eye, which is something that I think any real fan should be able to do. But here's the thing, I keep seeing this trend where certain content creators will sweep, these issues that I talk about in my streams and everything under the rug. Instead of offering a well-rounded, objective view, they'll just drop a video and it'll be titled something like Why Wuthering Waves Does A, B, C, D, E.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna make a random off comment here. I really don't like echo farming because I get bored of just running around Wuthering Waves world map. Like I know that people are like the traversal is great, but I really don't like running around the map. And echo farming for me was always like, I did it a bit when the game came out, but I just don't. I don't know.
FG better than Genshin, and focus solely on the comparisons. And it seems like their goal is less about discussing Wuthering Waves, but more about taking shots against Hoyoverse.
Yes. I made this point in my video about wall running, because I go into detail about wall running, right? Kind of weird. Bring up a key. All of a sudden, I'm talking about wall running. Why am I going so in depth about wall running? Well, it's because it's just another way to take a jab at Genshin. That's it. And most people don't care. Like if you're talking about wall running, like, okay, great, the game has wall running. Well, Mirror's Edge had wall running a long time ago. Mirror's Edge was a parkour game a long time ago. Right? It's like, yeah, but that's the main point, is they're talking about wall running all the time. But the reason why is because they're just talking about Genshin, Genshin sucks. That's the main point. Which you're not really drawing people to the game because of this reason. Like, hey guys, the game has wall running. Okay, what else does it have? Right? Like what else has the game got? Right? Or it's just like Genshin, but it's better. Wall running. Well, if they don't like the core of Genshin, what Genshin is, how are they going to understand the rest of the game, right? But yeah, he made the same point I was saying in my other videos. It's like it's just they're finding new ways to take a jab at Genshin or Hoyoverse games or something like that, right?
A personal vendetta at play here. This perspective comes across so over the top that it seems like Hoyoverse must have wronged him personally or something. And that's the kind of energy that I do quite frankly believe doesn't help anyone and is not good for the community.
Yes.
So, what is the impact behind this? Well, the impact is very much...
What is the impact? Was this guy secretly a Hoyo shill? What the fuck, Foxsoul?
Much toxic. We've already discussed this before. I call it toxic positivity, where the Wuthering Waves community should be a place for fans to, discuss, critique, and even celebrate the game. You have these content creators and their channels pushing this overly combative, positive feeling tone behind it that invests more hostility than anything. And I get sent these videos all the time, by the way. I see them pop up in my recommended feed sometimes.
I see a lot of it on Twitter. I mean, Twitter's kind of a cesspool of bullshit anyway, but Anyways, let me read the chat. What's funny is that the Genshin CCs are the ones making proper. Yeah, so I read that already. Not even really throw salt, but even just knowing how Genshin did stuff when playing Wuthering Waves, it's kind of just similar to how people who play Guilty Gear often talk about other fighting games or wanting stuff from Wuthering Waves Genshin in the other game. Well, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, it reaches a critical point though. It's like, it's perfectly fine to talk about like what I want from another game in the same genre because they're very similar I mean, obviously it's the same genre of game, right? But like for instance, if you're comparing like, I mean, my example is like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14. They're MMORPGs. They're the two biggest MMORPGs, right? So, but the thing is, like, you can talk about. They don't really have beef with each other. The communities did, but like there wasn't really like Warcraft players were just shitting on their own game. Like they hated their own game, and there was so much like drama. This is a long time ago. Now it's kind of over, but basically the point is like you can talk about, well, I want the game to have this because the competitor has this feature, right? Which is good. It's fine. Hold on. So you can talk about the competitor and say, well, yeah, it has this feature, and so we want Genshin or Wuthering Waves to have this because a competitor has it, right? And that's how competition should go. But I think what he's talking about and what I talk about is that it's just over hostility, and the over hostility overshadows the criticisms that you should have towards your own game that you're playing. Because criticizing your own game is telling the devs that, hey, you should improve this area, right? You should improve this, right? Now, I see we know what Genshin gets criticized all the time by Genshin players, by people who don't even play Genshin. So there's not an issue with Genshin criticizing Genshin, right? Or the Genshin community criticizing Genshin. But what I noticed is, instead of Wuthering Waves players talking about that, they would pivot and be like, well, so I would talk about, hey, well, Wuthering Waves needs this, or maybe it should do this, or it could be better in these areas. But then all of a sudden when I'm having that discussion, it's like, hold on a second. Guess what? Wuthering Waves is better than Genshin. And that would be the conversation. Literally, that's what it is. And it's like, it's like, okay, I mean, how much of this conversation is really helpful to you, right? Like, is it worth always repeating the same thing over and over again? Like, how many times can you dunk on Genshin? I mean, eventually it's going to get old, but maybe not. Some people watch Tectone for 2 years dunking on Genshin. Right now, I mean, he still does. He still dunks on Genshin, and they still watch him, right? So maybe they don't get tired of it. But it's like, does it really help your game, right? Does it really help promotion of it? Are you getting more people to play your game because of it? I mean, that's not really how it works either. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's just a critical point where it becomes toxic instead of helpful competition, right? So yeah.
And it's obvious that the approach is affecting the tone of the community as well. The unfortunate result is that fans who might want to have a more engaging, more objective thought pattern behind Wuthering Waves, feel alienated or pressured into these blindly brand loyal wars that distract them from why we're really here, enjoying a game. And look, I get it. Comparisons are inevitable. Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact share some of the most basic, similar elements that you have seen. And fans are just going to naturally draw comparisons between them. But where is the line between insightful comparison and just stirring the fucking pot? by fostering this mentality that our game is better and here's why the other is terrible.
He's right about this.
These types of content creators are just creating an echo chamber where honest criticism and balanced opinions just get drowned out.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean,
and before I end this video, I'm going to leave this message here for the other content creators out there that may end up watching this video. I'm not saying to stop showing your love for Wuthering Waves.
I don't love Wuthering Waves.
We all have our reasons.
I hate Wuthering Waves. Disclaimer, no, I'm joking.
For supporting this game.
I'm joking.
And sharing that passion is part of what makes this community great. But let's keep it balanced. We can celebrate this game's strengths without tearing the others down. We can use our platforms to promote healthy discussions that showcase Wuthering Waves for what.
So this kind of message is like, they want to stir the shit, right? That's why the drama videos get more views. So unfortunately, it's like when Foxhole talks about this, or when I make a video on this, and I kind of say the same thing that he's saying, it's like, well, people don't really want that kind of content. Like, they want to stir the shit. And that's what's unfortunate about it. But that's what gets the views, right? That's why Tectone has so many viewers. That's why, they want the drama. Because drama is interesting. Drama's entertaining. So, I don't know.
It truly is, and give viewers a full-rounded picture, not just a selective comparison that just stirs up controversy. The fact is that we don't need to turn every video into Kuro Games versus Hoyo verse, or Hoyo verse versus Kuro Games debate. Let's highlight what makes Wuthering Waves special, talk openly, where things can be improved at, and
what can be improved is remove the option. You showed me that option where you can turn off the physics. That was the worst update ever. The physics should always be on. There should not even be an option to turn off the physics. Okay? Boob physics are the best. And Kuro Games took a massive L by having an option to censor boob physics. Anyways, when NTE gets released, this kind of thing is going to be over. I don't know about that. I don't think Neverness to Everness. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this game has a lot of hype behind it. I'm sure people will play it, but I think there's Fob. Look, I think Neverness to Everness probably not going to be that big. It'll probably garner a small community, but I think it's going to get a lot of criticism. But I have an NTE video coming out. I got to work on it. So, and I'll explain in there why I think it will get a lot of criticism. There's a couple of factors, but it's mostly about the combat. And I think any game nowadays that comes out, especially within this Gacha sphere, that has action combat, it's really going to be scrutinized, because that's what people wanted from Genshin. They didn't get it. Then they got it from Wuthering Waves, so now Wuthering Waves has a strong community. And Zenless Zone Zero now came out. So if NTE combat isn't up to snuff, if it isn't good enough, then it's going to get criticized. But yeah, there's also other reasons too. But I got to work on the NTE video, guys. And I'm going to take a break. But yeah, also Genshin Rerun. I didn't watch this video, but we all know it's a fucking problem in Genshin. It's insane, man. 604 days for Shenhe. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm not gonna stream that. I'm gonna take a break, and I'll probably stream tomorrow for a little bit. Maybe Lil D will join me. I don't know. He didn't really want to join me today, but yeah, good to see you, Cookie. Take it easy, and thanks for watching. I got Camellya. Yeah, there should be a slider for boob physics. Boob slider. Actually, this should just be a boob slider in general for all characters. Should give Gion some boobs. All right. take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time. And yeah, NTE video. Hopefully, I'm gonna get it out in the next couple days. I'm really worried though. I mean, not worried, but I don't think anyone's gonna fucking watch it, man, because it's not really a drama video, and it's gonna be highly edited and scripted. And yeah. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.